What is up, everybody? How? I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. So, for this stream, we did the reverse stream on Tuesday, but two things. One, I told myself I was gonna stream just the 4 hours. I was gonna go overboard. And we stopped here. We technically should have stopped at 13th, but my stream started dying at, near the end, so I just had to cut it a bit earlier. Is it Christmas in June? We're getting so many Ada streams in a row. Okay, to be fair, when 2004? Yeah, no, not 2004. 2024? I think it was. Y'all had that month of Ada streams. That entire month. Well, I went from like Thanksgiving all the way to like Christmas, just playing nothing but Pokemon Riju. Like the music, thank you. These are like the main two I always bring to stream with me. Citizen first, second, 67th. Get out. 6-7. But yeah. Well, this can be the same thing. I'm just gonna be streaming the 4 hours. We should be able to finish this because those 21 nodes, I'm already on 12. So it's not too it shouldn't be like too much. We shouldn't be going over 4 hours. You gotta get hand mocap so you can do the 6-7 hand movements? Eventually. No, the worst would be full body mocap, because you would just like see me constantly moving more than usual, because I was watching a previous stream of mine. I forgot which one. But like, oh, I was watching a Undertale stream to check something, and I realized that I was moving a lot during that stream, and I was like, I didn't even notice I do that. I paused to check. The pointless fight ends. Bruised and battered, the little mice are tossed back into the case.
Kitty Claus! Just who the hell are you, Biped? Did Cruz send you? Oh, I get it now. You're with Miguel, aren't you?
Alright. So
He's bent out of shape about the auction.
we should have started at chapter at node 13, but
I'll offer double, no triple.
the stream was lagging in the middle of this cutscene, so I had to end it earlier than intended.
For your cooperation.
It's hard not to find the sight of a rodent.
I updated some drivers afterwards. Hopefully that was a solution. It usually is for me. If it's not like an internet problem, it's usually a driver problem, and it seems like that was the case.
Wait a second. You! I know you, Morrito. You're Anil, the one I hired to forge paintings for the club.
Oh yeah, I did say I think he's one of the.
Senorita, you really mean to claim that they are Perez?
I did say
Legendary
I think he's
Perez,
one of the suspects.
the feared
Is it
boss
him?
who controls the Turquoise Serpent Club.
Mario?
Of Mexico City's
Think that was his
black
name?
market with an iron fist.
Only because during that whole scene at the club, we didn't see what was happening with those two people.
In the paws of a few tiny mice.
So I'm like, it has to be, if assuming it's one of the people we know, it has to be one of those two.
About a month ago. Since then, they've stayed hidden, mimicking Perez's voice from behind a screen. No one's noticed until now.
Part is
No wonder
not
the
good, but
club
not
started
bad.
making so many strange moves.
And just watched the movie,
Yes.
The Last Act. I
Under
never
their
heard of The Last
leadership,
Act,
the
but
club has
was it good?
absorbed several gangs
Granted, I
and
am not a
expanded
movie
its
person.
influence in the black
Like,
market.
the last movie
It was
I
their
saw
idea
was
to start
the
forging
Dragon
all
Ball
those
Super
paintings
Broly
and hold the
movie.
auction. If you ask me, they far outdone
But
the
yeah,
original
same with me. My poster isn't like,
the irony.
it's
Any
neither bad
tears
or
coming?
good.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I see horse's
Klaus'
tail.
success is all thanks to me. See what we mice can do? How great we are. No
I want
one
to see you
will
do
touch
another
one
marathon
man
stream, but I'm not sure which game you would do. That's a damn good question. Because with Rejuvenation, it was one the Pokemon game. It was always gonna be a JRPG game, which means a lot of story. And two, that game got me fucking hooked. That game had me addicted. So it has to be one with a long story and one that is like immediately addicting to me.
You know why? Because you giant two-leggers don't have a head for this business, while we brilliant burrowers
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
the underground.
I just thought like I know of the amazing Digital Circus,
Your opinion.
but I didn't know
Come to
what the
think of it,
movie's name was. I just
I've
thought it
only
was
one
like
mouse
the
for my
amazing
purposes.
D-
One that's
Digital
quiet
Circus
and
movie.
obedient. As for the rest, I happen to have a colleague who
Lead
enjoys
sma-
nothing more than feasting on
Yeah,
rats.
I wouldn't wish that
8 of
on
them,
you.
Actually, we're not close, but I'm sure you'd make a perfect gift.
Just playing every day until I like until I complete an Iron Man or something, or like until I get a 50 win streak with one of my characters.
Oh, wait! Leave my children out of this, please! I apologize for my rudeness, señorita. Clearly, you're an extraordinary arcanist, unlike most of your cheese-brained kind.
Or like
You deserve to rule the underworld.
do that in
just like
Rivals
I
or something.
I'll gladly hand you
The
a
amazing
crown
digital
on a
booth,
silver
yeah.
platter if that's what you desire.
A waste stream would be kind of funny though. Like what kind of waste stream? Here's exactly what she wants to hear. In a split second, her face turns from menace to quite satisfaction.
Rodents are quite adaptable when they need to be. But I'm not interested in running a gang.
Also, why is she so
Surely
pretty?
there's something I can help you with, señorita. You're looking for a pigment?
Oh, you're not
aren't
pick a characters and try to keep things. Okay,
I'll
got
tell
it.
you
Got it.
Everything I know, all of it.
I mean,
Just as
I could
long
also
as
do
you
that with
guarantee
several
my
people, like
children's
with Zen or Wolfbringer.
Though the odds of finding that particular arcane pigment again.
Although
are
to
a
be fair, I
million to
don't know
one.
if Zen has a
In
Elgato.
any case,
I think he
let's
does.
start from the beginning. We mice are, of course.
Okay,
far
this is
superior
brand new to
all
me.
Humankind. I don't refute it. But not every mouse has got the smarts that
He's
my
like, I'm
does.
inferior.
What made my children and me so special, you ask? It all began.
I think that doing a
with
randomizer would be kind of cool, like a Pokemon randomizer, or just a randomizer in general.
As I ran for my life from a snarling hell beast, the true
Gato.
nemesis of mousekind, I found myself in an unfamiliar room. The floor was so clean, I nearly slipped, and the furniture gave off a rich, soothing scent. But the walls above, madre mia, they were covered with the heads of beasts beyond any counting. Still, I pulled myself together and climbed up onto the dining table, hoping to find something to eat. Could have thought there'd be nothing
Oh?
but a small plate of glowing pigment. up
Just one in
there.
general? Okay, gotcha.
The pigment looked off, I admit, but my hunger overtook my fear, so I ate.
Oh, is that
And the
how
moment
she's
I
able to
touched
speak
my tongue,
pure
the
English?
worlds I knew
Or like able to just
fled
speak
away.
human tongue in general?
For the first time in my life, I had other thoughts beyond mating and eating, beyond survival. Thoughts that only true intelligence could evoke. I stayed there for a couple more days, and thanks to my keen eye, I learned I was in this Perez's office, and that he ran half of Mexico City's smuggling business. A strange masked person in a black robe
Masked?
brought him that miraculous substance.
Huh.
It seems, at their request, Perez was using a lumber mill
That's
as
new.
a front, while they extracted a unique silver ore from Valle de Lágrimas, the Veil of Tears. The masked person refined the ore into a pigment and had it shipped far away to lands they called Europe and US.
Oh.
And in return, the club received a portion of it.
I was like, what the fuck is Europe?
And Perez's smuggling
It took me a while to
business
realize.
I staged a coup. We replaced him without even breaking a sweat.
What happened with Perez then? Is he dead?
Further proof that you bipeds are far duller than us brilliant quadrupedal mice. Everything was going smoothly, and we had a steady supply of pigment. Until that masked stranger up and vanished, taking the secret to its creation with them. I turned the city upside down trying to track them down. I thought no one could hide themselves from me. But they did. Poof! Gone without a trace, like they never even existed.
The little mouth finishes with an excited flourish. Our listeners pause, each deep in contemplation, and Niel speaks first.
It must be because of the Valle de Lágrimas' silver ore. I've
The
heard of
mouse?
it before.
There were mouse.
The locals called the place Fauces de Vora Hombres. Every miner who ventured into its tunnels never returned. In the 18th century, there was a massive mine collapse.
I still think Aniel
No
and
one's
his
managed to
boyfriend
find any
are like
silver there since.
the two most suspect currently.
Rumor is the silver they found there shimmers with an extraordinary glow and is highly malleable. Two qualities that make it an exceptionally rare alchemical material.
I genuinely thought the silver ore was
I've never heard of
cocaine.
it being made into a pigment, let alone it being used
Yeah,
to grant
they are mice.
intelligence.
As I'm sure you've noticed, señorita, my children, they no longer speak as I do. It seems the intelligence granted by the pigment must be maintained through regular consumption.
Huh.
Without it, they've turned back into ordinary mice, one after the other.
Okay, that's new. Young mice stare up at the mother with blank faces, fighting but unaware.
The same tragedy will befall me soon. I can feel it, whether in a month or a matter of weeks. No, I won't let that happen.
That explains your recent desperation. Rushing the auction, expanding your smuggling operation, all in search of a substitute for this arcane pigment. But your efforts were in vain. How sad.
Oh yes, señorita. You think rubbing salt in a victim's wound is fun?
It is one of my hobbies.
Meh.
So, Manus Vindicte must have
God
last
forbid
appeared
women have
about a month
hobbies.
ago.
If I see a realistic mouse, not a light, I'm going to piss blood laughing. Why about the hidden mine that had to be yet discovered during this period? The alchemical knowledge necessary to find the very has to be searched for. You institute and research your ways on next move.
I will help you, but you need to tell me the exact identities of every Manus member who's dealt with the club.
One of them has to be Forget-Me-Not, right?
Well, it's not that I don't want to tell you, but even I, the ever-resourceful Perez, know little about them. I doubt you'll be able to smoke them out either.
Can you give descriptions? So doubtful but very much cowed with fear, she takes out a list and hands it over.
Calvaire, Richard Lenoir.
Okay.
Ledru Rollin. Fitzwilliam. Terra. Diggers.
He's still with them? Okay, I know who Tara is. I don't know who is Larissa. Then Diggers is Diggers. Taiwo was in that one gameplay mode with that I mentioned. Maria was there in that game mode, along with some other characters, and they were all part of Manus Vindictae. But we already knew that because they also appeared in Broom's event, and Broom's and Bell's event. So I don't know if this is like before they join or after, because Maria specifically said, or like one of the bodyguards said something about that, the lines of like Maria recently came back from France, which is, well, Bell's and Broom's event happened. Which is why I'm just like, it's probably afterwards then, but like, it has to be before Para, because in the game mode, one of the bosses you can fight is Tara, and you can kill him. So that ending is not the canon ending, or this is before, or this is before that game mode.
Just aliases, not their real names.
You can never escape Diggers.
Aliases at that.
He's always there watching.
They came to this city discreetly, disguised as tourists, journalists, or some harmless arcane society members. They never stayed long. Once a batch of pigment was ready, they vanished soon after. I even asked a friend in the government to help track them down, but they couldn't find any trace of them.
Lorenz Butterfly scans through the names, searching for a glimmer of recognition.
Fitzwilliam. Where else have I seen that name? Besides Pride and Prejudice.
Is it the politician?
It's William. That fellow claimed to be a cultural journalist who came to the city to write reports about local festivals.
No, never mind. There's a note of the politician who was visiting.
He's a skilled smuggler. So skilled, in fact, that his slippery fingers also made off with quite a few valuables from my club.
Ah, yes, that report. It seems likely that to get the foreign diplomat to agree to the interview, he offered him something from the club as a gift. Our Mr. Darcy has already left the city, but the diplomat will stay until the end of the festival. The key to everything lies in that gift.
The gift? Why bother with that? Isn't the pigment what we're really after? Or do you mean the diplomat is a Manus member too? Is the gift itself the pigment?
Once we find the answer to one, we'll uncover the answer to the other.
If you're sure we're on the right track, I'll do all I can to help you out.
Chat.
Our grand operation to retake
Do
the
you
pigment
think-
will start at sunrise tomorrow. No, make that now. What are you waiting for?
Do you think
Free me,
Mama
Serpent, out of
Perez
my
is going
life.
to be able to keep talking?
You're not going anywhere.
To be able to
Senor
keep talking,
Perez.
or do you think she'll report back to a mouse? The question comes with a cold smile to a normal
Be
mouse.
part of this operation. And don't even dream about freedom until I get my hands on the pigment. Better pray I solve this before you lose the last of your wits like your kids.
No! You can't do this to me, you two-legged demon!
You know the pigment case down, close it, form to the cries become muffled squeaks once more. Then she flips the lashes down. Goes to the window to take in the light. Driving night blows to the city as the day dawns the Day of the Dead. The maximum energy at one tower in Turkey is gone entirely. All everyone staying at window content but
You
unsmiling.
seem confident, Senorita Butterfly.
If my mom telenovela will taught me
You've
anything.
already found some critical clues pointing to things beyond this pigment, haven't you?
Yes, something that connects all the murders. And a soon-to-be victim. Alive for the time being.
Increíble. You pieced it all together from just a single glance at that list? But shouldn't you do something right away? You might still be able to save them.
In response, she passes him the list dryly over her shoulder.
Save them? Why would I do that? Don't bother trying to figure me out. Wastes both our time. The murders, the vigile, the gangs, and this whole underground world mean nothing to me. This drama will draw its curtain tomorrow, Dia de los Fieles Difuntos, when the city's residents welcome back their departed faithful. Interrupting such a heartfelt occasion would just be cruel, don't you think? No. I'll infiltrate the diplomat's mansion tomorrow night and attend the festival myself. Though I guarantee you won't be able to find me in the crowd. When the killer strikes and the audience screams, I'll be sitting in the best seat in the house. And prove, as always, that my deductions are flawless.
Then he's going to revert back to normal mouth, but she might get dripped out. The drippy
Senorita
mouse clubhouse has a nice ring to it. I mean, I'll go there.
Pardon me for asking, but what is this device you're carrying about?
A demonic scale-based additive manufacturing machine, powered by tens of thousands of arcane skills operating simultaneously.
I've never seen such technology.
But the bouncer is goofy. Which
In
goofy?
layman's terms, you might
Regular
think of it
Goofy
as
or
a
Kingdom
kind
Hearts
of
Goofy?
automatic arcane printer for physical items. But it's merely a prop for tomorrow night's performance.
No letter engraved on it. Casing catches his eye. Both. Oh god.
The initial of your name, isn't it, Senorita? What does it stand for? Mystery? Madness? Magic?
Each guess lights off of her unanswered.
Mary. Mia.
Uh-oh.
Mona, perhaps?
Marguerite.
Marguerite. Mario! It's me, Mario. If you harbor any prejudice towards art, by all means hold on to it. Yeah, I have no idea who Larissa is. Code of silence. Yeah, just joking. Let's go join the legal drug tape. Ooh, I mean, there were Mario shaped drugs. Remember?
Explain what you are doing out here.
The year 1987, just after the second storm. A cold wind sweeps across the Siberian ice fields, lifting snow from the frozen ground and carrying it far away.
Nothing. One of them, a girl, has the same name as me.
I did a deep dive on copywriting infringement MDMA pills.
Have you forgotten the Hush Squad's #1 rule? No communication with mission targets. When the LT assigned you to my squad, he said you had the right stuff to be an excellent Hush trooper. Said you could spot a target in a ghillie suit from 2 kilometers away. More importantly, he said you were smart. So be smart. And don't meddle in things that aren't your concern. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Break's over. Let's move.
Margaret left so white phone touches behind her commander into the blistering wind. At last they arrived at the transport vehicle.
What's going on? Why aren't we moving?
Can you imagine your cause of death being the pickle Rick at the seatbelt?
Not even our warming incantation can
I
manage
don't-
against this cold.
I think if I do that, I'll have a
We might have to
I'll have a
stop
part of
and
my
spend the
will
night
being
here.
like, don't tell people the actual cause of death. The subordinate reports shivering.
Unacceptable. We're still at least 3 days from the Loop Laboratories relay station. We can't afford to lose another. We have to get these transfers done on schedule. Or there's no guarantee we'll have enough time to take shelter when the storm hits.
But
I'll
I
paint your
think the
coffin to look
deserters
like
need some
Pickle
time to
Rick.
rest as well.
Can he
Most of them have
make it
fallen
look
ill.
like handsome Squidward?
If we keep going like this, they might not make it to the destination.
Wait,
I think they could use some sleep and proper medication.
isn't this Larissa?
That is above your pay grade, Trooper. We were ordered to transfer these deserters, dead or alive.
The commander snaps at her before she can finish.
Marguerite, go fix the engine. I'll contact command to confirm the location of our nearest post. I want this convoy
Then maybe
burning rubber by
it's
the end of the hour.
Larissa then?
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Seeing like young Margaret, I'm just like thinking of the SpongeBob quote where it's like, oh, where did the days go? And he's holding a photo of a cashier when he's like all happy and smiling, and he looks and he like puts the photo down, and the dude is just like tired and just like has the I don't want to be here face. That's how I feel looking at like young Lorenz to now Lorenz. I say a lot about the bad guys. They tried to recruit little Mike for trying to get Borden to switch sides. To be fair, they did try in chapter 1 or 2. They did try. She just basically said fuck off.
Sure is cold up near the mines, huh? If I hadn't joined Xeno, I'd probably be sitting in a warm classroom right now. I wonder what university life is like.
Don't dream too much. University can be just as strange as anywhere else.
Actually, true. Because like when I was in college, I saw some weird stuff. One of the things I mainly think about is like someone riding. It's like it was a unicycle, or like a fucking huge ass one. Like I think it was taller than me. The distant young woman keeps her gaze lowered.
Back in 1999, I was auditing a philosophy class at Cambridge, just to watch some bird-headed professor declare out of the blue that teaching philosophy was an absurd profession. He quit and joined the Laplace Scientific Computing Center.
I wonder if we know this person.
That's a good one. Going to university in 1999? How old would you have been? 13? 14? How'd a prodigy like you end up stuck in the Hush Squad?
Could be I just enjoy the work. It's calming. Could be that I hope someday to find my purpose here.
I thought we would be saying to yes to the question. Want to join the drug cartel? Margaret slams the Herschel and the engine was alive.
Yeah, sure. If walking across an ice field at 40 below isn't calming, I don't know what is.
Study your target, predict their movement, track them down, and then...
He mimics firing a gun with a hand. Like the you see it in
That's
Times
what
Square
makes
in New
you
York
go?
City. True.
You've got to be joking.
Yeah, just joking.
All I've wanted was to join the Flying Witches.
Then why are you here, stealing intel and carrying out assassinations?
The lieutenant promised that the Hush Squad comes with a generous salary and death benefits. You know, at the time, my mom was sick. And then, a storm struck. Guess I didn't really need the money in the end.
A short dry lab escapes her list, but Margaret doesn't match it.
Do you have any idea what this loop laboratory does, Marguerite? We've transferred over 100 deserters there since summer, but I've never seen any of them come back out. Probably none of my business.
A big student psycho in Times Square with 15 creepy character mascots.
I saw a lot of things there. Those soldiers, they lost everything in the war. They only joined Xeno because they heard they'd get proper meals. Not exactly what I'd call willing recruits. These Arcanist deserters we've been moving, they just weren't ready to face death yet. Marguerite, I'm telling you this because I trust you.
I know what it does.
Huh? What do you mean?
The Loop Laboratory. It has another name. The Amber Room.
Oh!
At the end of the battle in 1999, a massive number of soldiers were lost to the storm. It was a devastating blow to Xeno's military strength.
Interesting, interesting. Haven't heard the
For
Amber Room in a
long,
while.
The higher-ups have been trying to find a woman named Erd. Or to be exact, the woman she was, before being reversed by the storm. That's why they built the Loop Laboratory near the Don River. It's a facility that can resist the storm. The deserters aren't being transferred there for any ordinary training or dry runs. The things they do to the deserters' bodies involve unprecedented arcane powers related to the storm itself.
Before she realizes it, the listener's back is damp with cold sweat.
I don't think I understand. How do you know all this?
I read the classified files sealed in Warehouse Zero at headquarters.
The Elmond Cookie
You went
Monsters
into
made me
Warehouse
look at
Zero? They could have shot you just for stepping in there. Tell me you're just joking.
You got me again.
Larissa breathed out a sigh of relief.
I've got another joke. Sometimes I eavesdrop on Xeno's encrypted telegrams, just for fun. The problem is, the encryption patterns are so repetitive that cracking them's become boring.
I just realized she has I think it's like piercings on her. I just realized that.
I honestly can't tell which of your jokes is more disturbing.
The European branches have been bending over backwards to look for the original copies of the Tome of Mercury and the Path to Truth. But to find their owners, the famous Cavendish family of alchemists, we'll need the storm to take us further back in time. Meanwhile, a squad from the Buenos Aires branch has been searching for a rare arcane metal.
I
Likely a special silver
think
ore
that's
from Mexico's Veil of
Ego's
Tears.
branch. 'Cause I know he. I remember he was at Bernardi's. I don't remember if he was there like
and sacred scarab wings to the loop
for a long
laboratory
time, or
in
if he was just like
droves.
temporarily there. No, I think he was temporarily there. Yeah, yeah. Larissa thought just for some clear meaning to what she's hearing.
But what does all this mean?
Because she was,
What are
because
they trying to
Eagle was
achieve?
dealing with all the the rebellion
I'm
such
not
group.
sure, but one thing is for
The
certain.
branch did, because they
It's all
killed like
connected to
the
Loop
leader.
Laboratory's arcane experiments.
I
To
still
find the
remember,
truth
chat.
behind the storm.
All those experiments. They must have found something, right?
No, Larissa, not even close. All signs point to a goal coveted by every alchemist, a feat humanity has never succeeded in achieving. It's hardly surprising they're still groping in the dark, looking for a key object, a step, or more likely, a person. And these so-called deserters? Fodder. Even if they survive the experiments, they'll just be thrown out to face the next storm.
No way. I probably shouldn't ask, Marguerite, but what did you mean by so cold?
You've guessed already, haven't you?
Yes, what? What are you trying to say?
That these poor wretches are anything but deserters. Apparently, they were unfortunate enough to meet the experiment criteria, so Zeno fabricated their desertion
Oh
charges
shit!
and had them sent to the laboratory. So,
So would get
you know
wait.
the truth.
So
What are you going to do?
she has her on the edge, probably what she wants her to be, but isn't quite yet. Not yet to push her off. Okay, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I need some time to think.
I'm pretty sure that this is Larissa, and if it is, that might be the reason why she joined Manus.
In any case, I think I'll take some time to give the deserters... whatever I mean. I'll give them some medication so they can at least survive the journey there. I know you won't stop me, Marguerite.
Uncle shrugs. The hush trooper unlocks the truck. Inside, then sickly teenagers huddled together for warmth.
Larissa, will we be there soon?
Everyone's in bad shape. But we've agreed among ourselves we don't want to cause you any more trouble. Really. Fomar and Stepan are asleep now. I just hope their fever subsides.
Don't worry. We'll reach our destination in just a few days. It'll be a warm place to stay.
The meaning of
Plenty
despair,
food
and predestiny.
Sylvia, could you help hand out these antipyretics to anyone who needs them?
Oh, of course. We really can't thank you enough, Larissa.
Footsteps crunch behind her, carried by the whipping wind.
All right, we just made contact with the Foundation's Far East branch and... Larissa, Marguerite, what the hell are you doing? Didn't I say these deserters weren't your concern?
We thought just stands before the relic-looking office and knocked on the door. Enigma?
Mr. Ludwig, were you looking for me?
Hell yeah.
I know I'm a little early, but if I had waited any longer, I would have been caught up by my bothersome fellow researchers again.
You know, for a moment, I thought he said
Are you in
bottom.
there?
I was like, damn, he's calling everyone a bottom. No answer comes. Very born amongst the door, hint at a severe fire months ago. Feeling the sound of lab equipment crashes echoes from inside.
Mr. Ludwig?
To be continued. Beyond the spinning wheel that spins into a single thread. Research confirms that true brainstorm is very likely tied to a hybrid target known as Earth. Our primary objective is to locate and make contact with this individual. No, we are seeking the original her prior to any influence from the storm. The identity of any presently existing individual holds no research value. High Command has established a facility known as the Loop Laboratory along the Dawn River, codename Ember Room. Its existence is classified as the highest level and is to be exempt from external inquiry of any kind. The Loop Laboratory has achieved structural immunity to the storm. Per orders, the Zordos have been transferred to the facility to undergo arcane experiments, or the Zordos, quote unquote. All procedures to be directed, documented, overseen by the personnel only. All branches are hereby notified of the following resource allocations. Reminder the Loop Laboratories of the highest priority. Any attention concerning their target or must be reported immediately. The moment the first drop of rain falls, you must never hesitate and never tire. A typical Laplace incident. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, what happened to Ludwig von Cooper? The Institute Director merely considers many possibilities: a lab accident, time travel, unstable alchemical elements. Pushes the door open and bursts inside. Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Are you there? His office is even messier than mine.
Do you okay? Do you think Enigma has the right to say, "Damn, bitch, you live like this"? Here, considering we've seen Enigma's room. Oh, his office at least. That was how you both was told him turning smoke and ash. Fuck. I was wondering whether or not we'll be able to play as Enigma. No. It's fine though, it's fine.
Ich werde meine Pflicht erfüllen.
Dance? What the blue eye? Waving familiar. When attacking a target affected with blind damage. Okay, that's whatever. Alright, Raven.
It is heat, they said.
Look
No?
at this shiny thing.
Let me handle the pain. There's evil. It is here. Now, for the
Look at it.
Don't worry. I'll avoid delivering any lethal injuries. The overflow of the Sekira. Don't stick around.
Didn't even let Isolde do anything.
Run fast. The police may be on their way.
Just straight up steal kill.
Seelentausch.
An incantation is cast, so familiars lose the arcane connection, fading into mist and disappearing from the cluttered office.
Was zum... Großartig. Meine Kollegen haben mich nun endgültig in den Wahnsinn getrieben. Hat ja lange genug gedauert.
I always like when under certain circumstances they revert back to their native tongue. I think it's like really a really cool detail.
Aber was zur Hölle geht hier vor? Ich habe Ihnen gesagt, dass der ganze Laden nach dem Brand komplett renoviert werden muss. Aber natürlich hat niemand auf mich gehört.
Entschuldigung, Herr
Like-
Adler. Während meiner Forschung zur Urlaubssprache hat meine Seele meinen Körper für eine Weile verlassen.
My soul left my body
Durchaus
for a
spirituelle
period.
Erfahrung, muss ich sagen. Seitdem hat sich meine Seele angewöhnt, völlig zufällig in meinen Familiar überzuspringen. Wie Sie
Just
sich vorstellen können, ist
no
das
biggie.
gewöhnungsbedürftig.
Just
Und es
Temporarily
bringt die
didn't have a
Erinnerung
soul.
ziemlich durcheinander. Diesmal ist es passiert, während ich gerade Akten sortiert habe.
Besorgniserregend, gelinde gesagt.
Like,
Vielleicht hättest du doch etwas länger im Genesungszentrum verweilen sollen.
like this is another detail. Like whenever they're like around someone who also speaks their native tongue, they will have a conversation in that native tongue. Like I know Matilda, but when she's by herself, she speaks fully French. Until she has to talk to like any non-French person, then she'll speak English.
Ach, keine Sorge um mich. Ich hatte meinen Anteil an Forschungsunfällen. Gehört alles zum Beruf.
He takes a moment to straighten his collar.
More importantly, Mr. Adler, have you made any progress on the arcane pigment investigation since our last meeting? Be it from Institutum Lorenz or the Foundation investigator dispatched at our request.
I did receive a report from Miss Latham 2 days ago. She has made contact with the local vigilance bureau. Apparently, some arcanist criminal organization is operating an extensive smuggling ring within Mexico City. It's been hindering her investigation in a number of ways.
Oh, I completely forgot about
for her safety.
Loggerhead
I do hope the vigils
and
look after her.
and Ramona.
My thought exactly. I've made clear that her own safety is top priority. She should be under the vigil's
We still
protection now.
have to deal with
While we're
them as
ruminating
well.
on the topic, there's something I feel needs clarification. I had thought the pigment investigation was a request from the staff committee, but you're the only member who has shown any interest in its progress. The request came directly from you, didn't it?
Well deduced, Mr. Adler. You've heard about the conflict between the internal factions of the Foundation, I assume. Inevitably, its impacts have affected Laplace as well. After I awoke from my coma at the rehab center, Commissioner Pedra paid me a visit. He warned me that over half of the staff committee supports the proposal of a comprehensive policy reform at Laplace. Should it pass, Laplace may lose its independence and become a full subsidiary of the Foundation.
Oh, fuck.
He asked me to join the staff committee and oppose this policy reform. I agreed.
Ach so. Then if Laplace develops enough groundbreaking storm technologies before the Foundation does, we can turn the tables on them.
Indeed, it would give us better leverage, if nothing else. But we don't have much time on our hands. Their hawks are gaining support from more commissioners as we speak. For now, all I can do is delay the proposal's
I
review
forgot about the
process.
Hawks. Shit.
Typical politics. You once led the Pleset's branch, Mr. Ludwig. And as I am sure you can see, I have never been one for matters of politics or leadership. I was only appointed to maximize the chance of preserving and continuing Director Lucy's research. That is to say, is there any chance we could bring Director Lucy back to Laplace?
Whether possible or not, our first step in either case will be to stop this policy reform. If Miss Latham's investigation yields no significant progress soon, all we can do is wait for good news from Lorenz Butterfly. I'm confident she'll bring us something. She's always been one step ahead.
You sound quite certain of her. But we know nothing about this Lorenz Butterfly, aside from a few unorthodox papers and provocative letters.
The boy-headed scientist chooses to remain silent, but the cryptic response proves a poor choice when dealing with an expert cryptologist.
Wait a minute. Unmöglich. You know who Lorenz Butterfly is, don't you?
It was the year of 1999. At the time, I was a visiting professor at Cambridge University. There was a student
Wait!
in my class.
Was he the philosophy professor?
Young age. The staff told me she wasn't an enrolled student. She simply came every week to attend my lecture. I had intended to recommend her for admission, but, of course, the storm disrupted everything. I ended up leaving Cambridge and joining Laplace myself.
He might be the
After
professor.
The second storm, I paid the university a visit and saw that young lady again.
Are you saying she survived multiple storms on her own?
Yes. Though she didn't share the details, I could tell she was hiding a secret or running from some serious danger. She had an exceptional gift for the sciences. Naturally, I invited her to join Laplace.
But from what little we know of her, she's dangerous.
I trust you would not mistake me for an idealist, Mr. Adler. Dangerous as she may be, we need her help, especially in times like these. That said, should she become completely out of control,
I've installed a
I
kill
hope to
switch
be
on her.
one and only victim.
Oh,
You have done little to
That's
reassure
true.
me, Mr. Ludwig. Aber vielleicht hast du recht. Wir müssen um jeden Preis weitermachen. Alle sind so verbissen entschlossen. Es wird Zeit, dass auch ich die Kraft aufbringe, weiter durchzuhalten. I will continue to monitor Miss Latham's progress.
To be continued. Oh! Don't mess with bees, especially the arcane ones. Reason out of body experience. OBE! It's common enough that they have an acronym. Beijing released the first episode of OBE during his research on holiday language. His consciousness has since fully recovered, however his soul has now repeatedly transferred to familiar without warning, accompanied by short-term memory loss, a weakened sense of reality, and disordered time perception. Prior works indicate the patient lacks sufficient awareness of the risk tied to OBE. Ongoing supervision intervention are required. Also reports consuming an unidentified arcane substance resembling honey. Its composition remains unknown and requires further analysis. Abnormal possession, disordered sense of time, and gaps in memory. OBE episodes can last several hours, typically followed by short-term memory loss. Treatment intervention record. Precautionary candy, complementary medicine. No significant improvement observed. The patient's only feedback concerns the taste. Next assessment. Relatively high, though the patient is showing signs of improvement. Ongoing observation is recommended with particular attention to recurrence of the following: depersonalization and derealization disorder, speech and language impairment, assaulting colleagues without conscious awareness. Recommendations: extend medical observation periods until symptoms subside. Keep systematic records of the time, duration, and patient descriptions of each OBE. Restrict the patient from high-intensity psychic research for the duration of the observation period. Doctor's note: the patient has come to regard his OBE as perfectly normal. His nonchalance and near total disregard of the treatment lead me to believe that the rehab center's copy machine, which requires weekly repairs, may actually be more stable than he is. Oh! Okay, well, back to Loggerhead and Paramona. Wait. I just realized that there's 3 storylines going on right now. There's Loggerhead and Ramona, there's Lorenz, and now there's the Laplace place. And I'm just like, wait, didn't I mention to Gabby about that movie that started the whole piss filter whenever they show Mexico on like movies and TV shows? They also had 3 storylines going on in that whole movie, which is why they did that to help differentiate the storylines easier for the audience. An ordinary citizen walking through this mysterious city, she sometimes feels frightened and lost, and other times lucky. Turquoise motto is our last resource safe house to regroup. Right, I forgot this was on auto, my bad. Man, to feel cozy and welcoming.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, about that. Could you wait, Mr. Adler? I need a second to replace my reel so I can answer you properly.
Loggerhead speaks in a communicator. Besides, Pomona sits down there, fellow escapee, and begins carefully cleaning her of the dirt and dusty footprints she had gathered in the fight.
Oh, your technique is most delicate, mademoiselle. Were you once a professional art restorer? Or a collector, perhaps?
No, none of that. I can't say I've got much experience with art. I just expel arcane energy from crime scenes.
Is that so? Well, you should know that I
That
happen to be
specific-
carrying quite a number of murder weapons and a few corpses within me.
That voice line that Pomona did. I'm just like, her voice sounds so familiar now to me, and but I can't place it where.
We did it! The three of us made it out of the Serpent's den in one piece. Smile at my camera and say cheese.
Could she actually?
Hey, you know what? This reminds me of the Three Musketeers. We're just like them. Oh, if only I could keep investigating with you guys. If only. You got other plans?
Is she jealous? Or is this still sounding Loggerhead's voice?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I don't think I can continue my investigation anytime soon. You see, I need to replace some components in my head, else I could suffer a continuous memory loss. The components were supposed to last longer than this. Did they get you? I was sure I deflected that bullet. Yeah, you did! You saved my life! But you never can tell when a gear will foul up. Ugh, of course, the mishap that tops my list of most unfortunate malfunctions had to happen now. The bright side is, we've confirmed the club's involvement in the murders, and knowing you, Miss Ramona, I'm sure you can solve... Hey, this isn't on me. It's on them. I reported our findings to the Vigil Bureau after we got out of there.
I neglected to mention that they took something from said auction.
They'll send their agents to raid the club and run Bettis into the ground. I'd bet on it. I'm not sure how I let myself get roped into this mess in the first place.
Because you got adopted by an extrovert.
I'm so sorry.
Many such cases.
I shouldn't have assumed you were some lone wolf hell-bent on protecting the city. Yeah, you got it right. I clear out arcane energy, not criminals.
She tries to put on a brave face to appear calm and detached from the situation, but she can't help looking over to Loggerhead with concern.
You two stay here for now. Place should be safe from the club's goons.
The goons?
Safe and free at last.
A
I
what?
simply couldn't ask for more. Thank you so very much for dragging me out of that torturous place. This might sound a little forward, but might you possibly find me somewhere to be hung up? Somewhere pleasant, please?
Yeah, she was also part of the Madness cameo when during that
Preferably
game
among
mode.
fellow arcanists, though I certainly wouldn't say no to such a lovely cemetery either.
Lady in the painting makes her point clear.
Miss Ramona, You'll not be disappointed by my services, I assure you. I can hide all manner of wicked secrets within my frame, for example. Manus Vindictae forced me to swallow all sorts of rubbish in France, only to be smuggled across the Atlantic and thrown into the darkest corner of the Turquoise Serpent Club. The memories torment me still.
Okay. So this is definitely
which
after that
reminds
game
me,
mode then.
Though I was used as a dumping ground by the Manus, if I search
Ah,
carefully, I could
Goo
still find something useful
Lagoon.
and even valuable. A moment, if you will. Allow me to find you a suitable gift.
Tips over and spills out a pile of strange knickknacks and outright junk. I need to see specifically.
This is a miraculous mirror I received at a market in Paris. Look into it and you'll see a beard fit to measure sitting right upon your face. A dream come true for a bare-faced beard wisher.
What was I gonna say? I need to see the I need to go and like on YouTube or something find the Broom event story. The Broom and Bell event story with Felician, my goat, and go to the part where they have Broom and Bell and like, was it a club? I don't remember what it was, but there's like fancy place, and that was when Felician took control over Broom because they were also there.
This little conch isn't half bad either. A sailor, drunk as a skunk I might add, threw it at me when I was stranded on the Mediterranean coast. The music it creates could rival a siren song, I tell you, though it does carry the faint whiff of that sailor's rummy breath.
I think when Mona's expression, darkened loggerhead signals for the painting to stop her sales pitch.
Oh, painting lady! I just thought of the perfect place for you. The Timekeeper's suitcase. It's clean and always bright and has a huge backyard called the Wilderness to boot. More importantly, you'll meet all kinds of wonderful people there.
Is that how she joins?
Ooh la la! A chance for rebirth sent straight from the heavens. I can hardly wait.
I'll ask the Timekeeper about it once I get back to the Foundation.
Mona gives them both a knowing look, attempting to reel the two awakened back to the situation at hand. Finally, she senses movement outside, footsteps approaching from just beyond the cemetery gate.
You just couldn't leave me and the spirits here alone, huh?
Oh, is it Black
Forgive the
Eve?
intrusion, Senorita Ramona.
Aniel.
Might I have a moment of your time?
That's gonna be Black Ibis.
Sure, if you don't mind standing. Don't have any drinks to offer either. Living with the dead usually means peace and quiet. Not so much tonight.
Leave the visitor aside. Nearby, the two awakened lean in to listen.
You and your friends certainly made your presence known at the auction. I hear every gang in the city is trying to sniff you out. Signora Luisa even put a bounty of 50,000 Charpedontes on your heads.
Damn.
As nice as it is for you to come here and tell me I'm a wanted woman, I doubt those goons can find me someplace. And clearly you're not here on their behalf either.
Correct. I'm here to...
Kill you. He stops himself, then shifts the topic.
I just wanted to ask you something. You attended the auction to investigate the serial murders, see? Were you able to track down the culprit?
You serious? You saw what happened. I was framed for the 6th murder. From now on, smoking out Perez is the Vigil business, not mine. You didn't seriously expect me to catch the bastard, did you?
No need to be modest. The Vigil would never have gotten this close were it not for the crucial information you provided. But there's something else. I suspect Senor Perez isn't the true culprit.
And takes a deep breath and produces the list he got from Bettis.
I've been thinking it over all morning. You should see this. I met a young woman.
Oh,
She doesn't work for the Veillel Bureau.
he also has
Nor does
piercings.
she intend to stop
And
the next
obviously the
martyr.
earrings, I've seen this, but like I didn't know
But
this
she
as well. I was
did
like, oh
help me
damn.
find this list. I dare not fathom what might happen if we don't do something. This could be your last chance.
Last chance for what? Actually, forget it. I got a hunch I won't like what you're gonna say.
Mona accepts the letter. The lead. Once again, does the role of reluctant investigator. I thought LE and I thought it was gonna say letter.
You have a kind heart.
But no, the game
I
schmicks
wish
me.
you every success with your investigation.
As he disappears from view, the others begin to look over his list.
Golly! A critical clue delivered right to your doorstep! You really do have influence in this city, Miss Ramona. Hey, painting lady. You ever seen or heard of any of these people?
He's definitely seen Tara. Okay, hold on.
Let's see.
Larissa?
Oh, indeed I do. I know them quite well. These are all members of Manus Vindictae. A few I have not met in person, but I recognize their names. To think I once considered them friends. Ah, what a foolish collection of brushstrokes I am. Though I must admit the days we spent in Paris were among the few truly happy moments in my life.
Mona clears her throat, attempting to steer the lady away from an overlong trip down memory lane.
This list shows the Manus members responsible for smuggling pigment and coordinating with the club. So, if we find them, we find the arcane pigment. Let's
Don't
do
like
it.
that style of the paintings reminds me of Squidward's bold and brash painting.
down,
You mean
Wilson.
belongs in the
See
trash.
the timestamps here? Their last smuggling run was a while ago.
No, but I
Mm.
get you. I
They
don't like
already skipped out of Mexico in
style
China.
as well. I'm like,
Then again, why would Anil give me this list?
not a
Perez
fan.
isn't our guy. What did I miss? Is the answer somewhere on this list?
Looks like the name's going to find some connection. Inside her mind, a map of the city lights up spot by spot.
Ledru Rollin. Stayed at Rosa's Inn for 3 days. Booked it after burning down her kitchen. Rosa asked me to track him down using my ancestral psychic ability. Pretty disappointed when I told her I'm not a psychic. Neither were my parents. Frauds, the both of them.
I remember him. I often saw him tinkering with dangerous-looking alchemical materials. The poor man seemed to have lost his mind the moment he put on that mask.
Maybe that's why he blew up Rosa's kitchen. Diggers. He's broken into more than one government facility, claiming he only wanted to see the works of the muralism movement up close.
To be fair, knowing Diggers, yeah,
The
probably.
guards and patrol officers threw him out, of course. Got a friend in the government, Diego. He told me all about this guy.
Oh, that hip fellow. Still alive, is he? I haven't heard a word from him since he went to Tierra del Fuego with the preacher.
It's William, a journalist. Recently published an article in El Semanario Heraldo de México, featuring his interview with a foreign diplomat. Style was totally bloated. Only made it into the city's best-selling paper because of the diplomat's status. Rumor is, he gave him all kinds of stuff to make sure he got the interview.
Hélas, Fitzwilliam. Monsieur Perez was sick to death of the greed of that man. One day, as I was sitting in the warehouse, I spied him barge in and make off with all manner of valuables. A golden pendant, an antique statuette, a turquoise mask, and even a most exquisite
Turquoise mask?
crystal tiara. Talk about
Oh?
greedy. He also stole a few paintings, once depicting indigenous people in Mexican mythology, I believe.
Oh, we gotta kill this guy
Before
now.
stuffing everything into a giant bag and disappearing.
We have got to kill this guy now.
Paintings?
Oui, chérie. There are countless works of art in the club. In fact, I heard that Diplomat has a particular interest in art exhibitions. Perhaps it was those very paintings that Fitzwilliam used to curry favor with him.
Every detail from each crime scene flashes to Ramona's thoughts. Then it clicks into place. The picture, once fuzzy, becomes clear.
How could I not see it? The key to solving these killings isn't in the Turquoise Serpent Club.
Whatever do you mean?
The first murder, a vagrant drowned next to a pile of trash out in the desert. Case was freaky. Got passed to the Vigil Bureau because of it. The second, a businessman drowns before falling into his own vivarium, only to be shredded to pieces by his own critters.
God damn.
The third collapsed in a bustling plaza. The fourth in a monastery. The fifth in an apartment. No link found between any of them, except for the way they died.
Do
He
they
was
all
right in
have...
front of me the whole time. In the junkyard, in the monastery's office, and on the plaza's wall.
They have the... All of them have a
Latham.
part of the items he stole.
You remember that scorched strip of cloth we found at the fifth crime scene?
Yeah, I remember. The one with 3 symbols on it, right? It's the logo of the Turquoise Serpent Club.
Because the lady at the
I
club
thought
had
it
like
was
a
the
locket.
auction.
But it isn't about the logo. What matters is the strip itself. It was linen, part of the canvas of a burnt-up painting.
Painting? But what about the 6th murder? That lady was killed right in front of us. And there weren't any paintings near.
Your wheel stops in place.
Wait,
Exactly. A painting was being auctioned off at the time. We should have seen it sooner. It all makes sense. Every single one of the crime scenes had a painting near it. The key to solving the case is in the painting.
Okay.
Then, what Fitzwilliam brought to the Diplomat would be...
we need to warn him.
He's at a party near Senora Juarez's family ofrenda, a businesswoman. If we move fast, we might still be able to get to him before the killer does.
Roger that, partner. Operation Save the Day is a go.
Even with the solid lead and the means in the killer's next target, but Ramona can't shake the feeling that something is still missing.
No, Latham. You're injured. You should stay here with the lady.
But lone wolves in the movies almost always meet a tragic end. I can't let a friend get into trouble by themselves.
Neither can I.
Huh? Oh, wait, you mean I'm your friend too?
I told ya, chat. I told ya. She was warming up too long ahead. Ramona fights against responding with a smile by diving into her thoughts.
But something's still fishy. All these victims, Diplomat included, look familiar to me. But why? Where else have I seen them, besides the newspapers and reports? And more importantly, why me? Why am I the one who found all these clues, huh? Just because I was at the scene? Because I know the city like the back of my hand? Or because I happen to be a descendant of a famous psychic family? Don't make me laugh. No, this isn't a coincidence. It can't be.
Oh, I want to head towards the street without hesitation.
Ramona! Hold on!
My loggerhead limping can't keep up. Uh-oh. I wonder if she's gonna try and track down Anil now. Does she think it's him? Out of the Dead. Oh, okay. That's Otamona. I was like, who's this person? Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. I just need to see what was if I missed a trace or not. Also, we 1 second chat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go get more water. I am back. I is made hazy with the smoke of an uncountable number of candles. The ofrenda holds foods and drinks. Marigolds glow in vivid colors. Pictures and paintings of dead smile down on the living.
Damas y caballeros, it is my great honor to join you in celebrating Dia de los Fieles Difuntos on this fabulous evening. Ah, you must be Senor Mac from the United States. How are you enjoying your stay?
I don't remember if we met a Mac.
Just as I promised, is it not?
Mighty fine indeed. Thanks again
I
for
know.
your invitation, ma'am. I have to say, I've been eager to meet you in person.
I was like,
think
have
I'm
you met a
falling in love
Mac?
with
No.
the city already.
Well, the party's only just begun. Many more truly unprecedented experiences await. Believe me.
An unexpected visitor appears at the entrance.
Well, look who it is. A pleasant surprise indeed.
Ramona?
I thought you weren't coming, Senor Anil.
Oh, no, mine. Wait, is it actually Anil?
Senora Juarez.
I owe you my thanks for your beautiful restoration of the murals on my family's tomb. I do so hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
The duck game?
I'm sure I will. Thank you for your kind invitation, Senora.
I might have it? Question mark? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. That sounds familiar. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. There is not a game called the Duck Game. Does Duck Detective? Oh, never mind. Hold on. There is in fact a Duck Game. All right. No, I've never played Duck Detective or Duck Game apparently. Though I've heard of Duck Detective. I've heard of Duck the Detective. You walk towards a brilliantly decorated ofrenda, her scream face presence clashing with the joyful atmosphere.
This was a mistake. For her and for me. Senorita Ramona is nowhere to be seen. Perhaps she isn't coming. No, she'll show her face. She's sure to recognize the significance of that list.
Am I actually correct in thinking that Aniel is the killer?
Must be hidden somewhere nearby. Taking her seat for the drama, no doubt.
In place for silent, a deep official voice speaks over the microphone.
I would like to express my thanks to Mrs. Juarez for
You
nicely
lied to
hosting
me.
us tonight. Here in Mexico City,
Many such cases.
I have been able to witness and feel the beauty of your culture. The Dia de los Muertos celebration has shown me the extraordinary way in which the Mexican people remember, celebrate, and reunite with their departed loved ones. And I have truly been moved by it. Now, please join me in raising a toast to all those past and to all who yet live. Let the party begin.
Alright, I guess we're gonna find out who's the killer here. Get Lavin told, raising the glass on the show is back to the diplomat. Yet the attendees sip their drinks and cheer. Someone approaches and whispers to the diplomat. The glass is on, not even lowered, with the two of them step away from view.
He seems on edge. Did something happen? I should follow him.
But his motion is cut off by another arrival.
You didn't say you'd be here.
I couldn't help but worry about you after I gave you that list.
Huh. You can't even protect yourself. Why are you worrying about anyone else? Get out of here before the killer makes a move. Place is crowded. No one's gonna bother to save you when they strike.
She shifts her eyes over to the diplomat as she speaks. He is standing in a quiet corner speaking with someone who appears to be a younger aide.
What? How could that be? Enough of your excuses. In any case, we mustn't let Mrs. Juarez get wind of this.
I have a thought. The diplomat goes them and they begin to argue. Aide shift nervously and then shoots his hand into his pocket. I have a thought. What if they're arguing that because someone stole the painting? If someone stole the painting, I think it was Diggers.
Oh no. He's got a weapon. We gotta stop him.
Actually, I'm gonna change Boom real quick. I mean, it don't matter because I'll one shot them anyways. But like, where is she? My daughter.
Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am. Ich werde meine Pflicht erfüllen.
God damn, it's fucking shiny as fuck. Just glistening. Let's see.
Or this one. This book? The train is part of the train. I can hear it. Like a metaphor? To transcribe.
Here we go.
Briefing, point. Was I helpful, timekeeper?
A thought to be assailant falls to the ground. He lifts his head from his pocket, revealing nothing more than a festive candy likely taken from a ofrenda far too soon.
What on earth is wrong with you? Think you could go around roughing up my men? Who are you? Some local gangsters?
Senor, listen. You're in serious danger. He was gonna assassinate you.
What nonsense are you spouting? He was just delivering a report. It's the painting I gave Mrs. Juarez. Apparently, the color has faded in one spot. My assistant was only asking me to check it over.
A painting from the Turquoise Serpent's Club? Where is it? You need to give it to me now. If you want to live, you need to stay away from that painting.
The diplomat mood shifts. He seems frightened suddenly, but not of the painting she warns him about.
You're from one of those xenophobic arcanist groups, aren't you? Mrs. Suarez warned me about people like you. What are you planning to do, huh? Kill me in front of all these people?
No, no, senor. Listen to me, I'm trying to help you.
Help! Intruders! Help!
Oh, is it happening? His words stop. A painful rasp replaces them. He grabs his throat, struggling for air. They have moved without noticing to the part of the courtyard where gifts are displayed.
What on earth? Senor, are you alright?
No te acerques tanto. Ese poder arcano podría ahogarte junto con él.
Where am I? Is that a lake beneath the water? Help!
The little man's voice falls into a rasp and silent. He crumbles into a heap on the ground.
This is just like...
At the club.
Like what happened at the auction. The killer can't be far. Must still be hiding somewhere near the ofrenda.
Nona hears a rustle on the grass behind her. She turns with just enough time to spy a figure darting away.
There! Get him!
The city street is crowded with people celebrating. The raucous mood and shifting mass of people obscure sight in every direction. They have lost sight of the culprit.
Maldita sea.
We lost them. This is a wealthy area. The mansions on this street must have guards at their entrances. We can ask them if they saw anyone suspicious.
No time for that. The paintings are the key to the killer's MO. But what else am I missing? The diplomat already had the painting for a while before the party. That journalist must have given it to him a few days ago. So why'd the killer wait so long? And why strike in front of so many people? Why do it on the night of one of our biggest festivals? That's gotta be it. It's all about the timing.
Timing, you say? So it has something to do with Dia de los Fieles Difuntos.
That's right. The second night of Dia de los Muertos. The night we welcome back and reunite with the faithful departed. Death is just a part of the cycle of life, right? I bet the killer thinks so too. And they chose tonight because... they're trying to lead the spirits of the victims somewhere? Someplace they aren't meant to be?
He looks down. Countless merry-go petals spread out beneath her feet, forming a path to guide the dead. Flashes fall into the distance.
Huh. That may be the answer. See? Someone's laid a trail of marigolds out the back door.
The vivid glow of marigolds is what's said to guide spirits back to the land of the living.
They want us to follow this path, huh? Fine. Then let's go.
A quiet, stately building marks the end of the merry-go trail.
You're kidding. Of all the places.
Oh? Is it the Vigils Bureau? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Convergence. Oh! Avant-garde ideas, bond voice to the show level and kindred all as a vision all shimmering with the past. I got it right, damn! I thought, give me 1 second, y'all. Just gonna touch my phone real quick. Alright, I'm back. I smoke in the morning, couple fills the air, mixed with the scent of old
In the
books.
Mexico City People's Library,
The Vision
home to
Bureau.
the Vigil Bureau's temporary branch. Why here?
Oh, is it what's his face? Alan? Andres?
Wait, Anil.
Barry?
I'm not sure what might lie ahead. You better stay back.
Understood. I wouldn't want to be a liability. I'll await a certain young woman here, and do my best to ensure she doesn't interfere with your actions. Be careful, Señorita Ramona. Your safety is more important than anything.
In total silence, she walks through the familiar corridors, made unfamiliar in the dim light and strange circumstances. She reminds herself that it's the same place that she entered 100 times before. The bookshelves stand in their usual order, the lobby floor shines, the only difference is that no one is here. Why did artists apply for Black Ibis?
After they got my report.
There's artists employed by Black Ibis to make him want to join the bureau.
Didn't have any Arcanum-related accidents. Still, I can't believe they would just leave the place empty. That makes no sense. There must be.
Her voice fades into the still air. On the corner, the reception lies passed out on the floor. Even unconscious, her face is tight with fear, as if trapped in a nightmare.
No.
Oh shit!
Still breathing. Trapped in a living nightmare or something. A whole lot of Numa gathered here. Someone's activated a ritual. A big one. power of it's knocked out anyone in the area. Who the hell would be able to set up a large-scale arcane ritual like this in a Vihir branch? And how?
Una lifts the candle and looks up towards the stairs.
That mural. The one with the missing artist. But now it's finished.
How many times has she seen that mural? Those faces, the familiar scene, vivid yet silent, unfinished for as long as she had walked with the vigils here. She had never truly committed the faces of those young people in the mural to memory, but now they almost seem familiar.
Could this be the killer's final piece? And
She takes a deep breath.
I followed their marigold trail here. Am I their final target?
Uh-oh.
You finally come.
Oh!
Teresita, my dear friend.
Teresita? You think I'm a friend of yours? Is that
It is Muriel, okay. I thought it was your Aniel or Muriel.
Everything. That's quite alright. I hope you remember, just as you once helped me.
Is he from a previous storm? Is he talking about like
my first and final piece of the era?
Is he talking about Pomona from a previous storm?
Sweat and tears. A tribute to the Mexican mythos you held so dear. One that honors both the sacred traditions of our ancestors and our courageous struggles in the modern world. You see, no matter how strange this world becomes, I will never abandon our shared dream. I incorporated each of us into the painting, just as I have done many times before. Think of it as a celebration.
I think that's him. That's supposed to be him.
I've waited a long time for this reunion. 4 long years. Crossing several storms under Manus Vindicte's protection. I chased all sorts of myths and legends, all to find a way to resurrect the dead. And I finally found it. The Aztecs believed that the manner of one's death determines the soul's reincarnation. And so tonight, the souls of our warriors will be reborn, like butterflies emerging from their cocoons, carried on sacred winds from the north. This is our reunion. One not even death can keep us from.
Oh. Promise form. Look at yourself, friend. Just look. You will cross through darkness and fear. You remember all that is beautiful, and you will come back to me. The spirit of memory. Spirit drawn to being. Tick tock, tick tock. Oh, friend. Our memories are just the same. What's the ally with the highest attack on? Oh, shit. I might be in trouble, chat.
I'll do my best.
But it's okay. We'll farm, though. We'll farm. Oh, wait. Pomona. Few hundred mental damage.
I can hear it.
Give me something heavy. Useful?
The science is part of the time.
All right.
Stop it. This is a mess. Time to turn the page. A Counterattack. This is a mess. Any arcane skill I cast will only empower the ritual.
Alfred F. Jones.
Let me handle the pain. I'll handle the purification. This one.
From Italia, from 2010's popular anime Italia. Now that's a name I've heard a long time.
Peaceful? There's strength in restraint. Ilusiones apartadas. Like this is a mess. Like a metaphor? Doubt I can stop him out there. I gotta try to break the ritual from the inside. But if I fail, the mural might swallow me up for good. It's all or nothing now. Come on.
The curtain has fallen.
That was like perfect timing. It ended right when she said fallen. A dripping sound breaks the quiet, but its source remains hidden. Since the space fades away as a mind sinks to darkness.
Que duermas bien, Teresita. Fall into the dream. Our irreplaceable memory of the past. Cuando despiertes, todo habrá vuelto a ser como antes. La belleza de nuestros días de gloria.
Teresita? Who are you talking about?
Endless water stretches out before her, a lake as wide as Texcoco once had been. What color guides her awareness moves to the depths of myth. Her long journey ends when she finds her destination and steps into a fragile container made of fragments of memory.
Soy Teresita.
Oh. The memory container, as thin as a paper bowl, floats to stop on the water. Realizing that Italia's by dimension is considered as a retro nowadays. The PS3 is not considered a retro. In fact, I think when the PS3 came out, it was like from the PS3's release date to now has been longer than the NES to the PS3, if I remember correctly. Oh, I don't know what memory forms on the stage. Happiness hangs like a fog, showing how its owner once felt.
Teresita?
I didn't for them to use this.
Ustedes.
Me llamo Muriel. Maria asked me to welcome you on her behalf. From this day forth, you're officially a fellow member of the Midnight Kitchen.
You're Maria's new student? Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just surprised you're so young.
No need to apologize. You're not the first to say so. But I've been painting for as long as I can remember.
The Midnight Kitchen. An interesting name. An homage to Montmartre's Bateau Lavoie, is it?
No, nothing like that. We first started gathering in Maria's kitchen late at night, so Antonio suggested we name our little club after it. Maria founded it in hopes of creating a space for like-minded artists to have open and meaningful discussions. She's been planning to start a magazine on Mexico's artistic transformation. And she said you have some wonderful ideas and insights on the art of indigenous peoples. She said you could teach us all about it while she's away on her exhibition tour in the United States.
Well, I'll do my best. Though I have to say, teaching has never been my strong suit. Don't set your expectations too high. Besides, I'll need to look over your paintings first.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
The atmosphere thickens and darkens, only uncertain worry and conflict remain.
Eres un pintor genial, Muriel. Tu obra causará revuelo en todo el mundo.
You're too kind. But as much as I appreciate such praise, you know fame has never been my goal. And I wouldn't accept the title of genius either. I simply love
I wonder if...
create alongside my dear friends.
So, we know Lorenz is probably going to be coming here soon.
Your goals are admirable in themselves.
I wonder about Loggerhead.
Both growth and genius.
Remember, she is injured.
The greatest gift lies in your unending passion.
And she was trying to chase after Barmona, but couldn't keep up.
I wonder if this movement is on the right track.
Is this about that arco Nuevas Masas?
See, we once saw our movement as revolutionary, a force to change our society for the better. But, as Siqueiros said, it seems it may have already fallen under the thumb of the petite bourgeoisie. We wanted to reconceptualize our identity, history, and culture as a people. We believed that only through common understanding could we ever truly be united. We wanted to create a unique story, a story of Mexico. But have we succeeded in our goal?
Teresita?
I'm having second thoughts. Painting these murals on the walls of grand buildings. Perhaps it's been a mistake all along.
Are we gonna see the storm? The water on her shifts like a maelstrom. The memory flickers in and out. Words and feelings slashed out like swirling debris caught in the storm.
Why did you turn down Lucas's invitation, Leo? Paris is the center of the artwork. You know Rivera went to Europe to study around your age, don't you? An opportunity like this doesn't come all that often.
No quiero irme de México, Teresita. No puedo. Quiero quedarme aquí, junto a mis amigos. You saw the debate at the Palacio de Bellas Artes? We're at a critical turning point for the muralist movement.
Which is precisely why I want you to refine your skills in Europe, Muriel. It would do you good to free yourself from this mental turmoil. Art can change the world. I still believe that. But there are many obstacles we need to overcome. A challenge that has kept Maria very busy, and for which the progress has hardly been satisfactory. I shouldn't distract you with all this.
Iré. Si eso es lo que deseas, Teresita.
Entonces hazlo. Haz nuestro sueño realidad, chamaco. El futuro depende de ti. Futuro. Sueño. ¿El sueño de quién? ¿Yo? Suena inspirador, pero...
Her thoughts drift out of her body, caught helpless in the tide of a deep and rolling sea. He reaches out and stirs the emotions before her. Joy and happiness fade at her touch like mist.
¿Por qué no siento alegría alguna? Aquí no hay más que tristeza.
With the words too difficult to speak out loud.
Hay algo muy olvidado. Tengo que encontrarlo.
Be gone, bat. Together we part because of a single word. No reason turning points. This is the land where traditions are told to morals. After the revolution, the young government turns to its artists. This newborn Mexico has so many stories to tell, so many to shape, and paintings along the walls of its building became the perfect medium. In the 1920s, the moralist movement swept through the country. The children often from both ancient and brand new. It no longer live in auction houses, galleries, or the private collections of the wealthy. Instead, it unfolded across vast walls open to the public. On those walls, artists spoke of justice, of freedom, of this nation's history and memory. Imagine it, a new country, a new canvas, so many stories to tell. From the very beginning, those morals were inseparable from politics. The birch was the artist's voice. He spoke of their ideas for beauty, for other sufferings, people of the world. When voices are difficult to harmonize, they can turn harsh. In the 20th century into the third decade, cracks began to appear between artists and artists, between artists and stage. Should the murals speak suffering or glory? Whose praises should they sing? Which path forward? Rivera, Orozco, and Siqueiros, three names that once symbolized hope, are Los Tres Grandes. Have a different vision of the future of both the art and the country. The works only deepen in a small midnight kitchen, young people into the fight of the century. Everything is everlasting. No eternity on earth, only a fleeting moment. It's a real, our elusive existence, no eternity on earth, only a fleeting moment. Be it as resilient as jade it shatters, be it as revealed as gold it crumbles, be it as splendid as its plume to fall away. No eternity on earth, only a fleeting moment. Cantares Mexicanos. Guided by instinct, she moves forward step by step. Finally, above this endless turning water, she sees a figure standing still as a statue, pallid as a ghost.
Ha pasado mucho tiempo, Teresita. María, Antonio, Carmen y yo. Todos te hemos extrañado muchísimo. Bienvenida de nuevo.
Muriel, when did you return from Europe? How many years have passed since then? I can't seem to remember at all.
Yes.
Well,
the answer is yes.
Please, tell me all about your time in Paris.
He wrote a strange, soulful expression.
Where do I begin? A lot has happened over the past 4 years. I encountered an arcanist organization called Manus Vindictae. With their help, I survived an event called the Storm. Many times, in fact. But by the time I returned home, I realized everyone I knew had perished. What I returned to was no longer the Mexico I knew.
Oh, my dear Muriel. I'm so sorry to hear it. Perhaps Maria and I shouldn't have sent you to Europe.
But I learned so much there. While I was in Paris, I learned from Professor Rousseau's research.
Now that's the name.
His efforts
I haven't heard in
to
quite a
resurrection
while.
ritual led us to discover depths of
He was like
the sea of humanity's collective unconscious.
He was basically like the main villain of Brooms and Barrel's event.
His failure proved that a successful resurrection requires the alignment of multiple nearly impossible conditions. But at least the professor's research pointed me in the right direction. Do you recall the Demascal ceremony we once talked about?
The cleansing ritual?
That's the one. Drawing from the Temazcal ceremony, Professor Roseau's research, and countless other texts, I have finally created the ultimate ritual of resurrection. Using special herbs and arcane skills as a catalyst, we may transfer our existence into a painting, where we'll be enveloped by absolute darkness. And within that primal void, we can regain our purest consciousness and rediscover who we truly are, who we were meant to be. The ritual requires a unique arcane silver ore, which I was fortunate to find here, in this era's Valle de Lágrimas. From it, I crafted a pigment of infinite malleability, one capable of recreating almost anything, even our memories.
This scares me, because he originally was a member of Management Dictate.
Is the deepest layer of the human mind.
And I'm like, if they find out that he was able to do this, they're gonna drag his ass back.
Completely, body and mind, from the depths of myth.
I'm not sure I entirely follow. But I see that you are every bit the genius I always knew you were, Muriel. Who else would connect resurrection rituals to an ancient sweat lodge ceremony?
I've tried everything over the years, but I finally
God,
found
he
a
is
method
so
that
tired.
works, Teresita.
And like, bro,
I'm
same.
so thankful that I found you again.
I'm happy you have too, from the bottom of my heart. But I almost feel as if I've forgotten something important.
If you got, well, if you forgot about it, it probably wasn't important.
Now is the year of 1920, the start of a decade you and Maria once longed for. The muralist has just
as am I.
I'll ensure we won't make the same mistakes we did last time.
It isn't like you to care about anything beyond your paintings.
People change. It was only after I left you and the others that I realized how lucky I was to live a life completely dedicated to my art.
But we have changed for the better, Muriel. You've grown up. Can take care of yourself now. You no longer need Maria or me to protect you. Knowing that, I can continue my search for what I've forgotten.
Is it really so important? More important than our dream? Than Maria, Antonio?
This might set him off, and he becomes like the boss, I guess.
It is. It's only a
Actually,
haze to me, but
would he be the boss? Because it did the 18th node.
Important than anything.
There's 3 more nodes
I'm
left.
sorry, Muriel. Until I
21 is for sure had to be a story node. So confused, she keeps walking forward.
No debes seguir más adelante, Teresita. Mientras más profundo
It might be
avances,
Trenny.
más se debilita mi ritual. La esencia de tu mente podría borrarse por completo en las profundidades del mito. ¿Estás realmente segura de que quieres irte? Sabiendo que tu propia existencia podría desaparecer.
She doesn't stop. Old memories and vivid clothes begin to peel from her skin like new paint stripped from a canvas. The joy, the dream, the time they share, layer by layer, they fall into the water below.
Están
Yeah, he's probably a mini boss. He's probably a mini boss.
aquellos recuerdos brillaban.
Like, we fight him here.
Como cristal.
Okay. We fight him here. I have no idea. Assuming 19 is a battle node, I have no idea who we're gonna fight. And then Trenny should be the boss. 21 story.
Gracias por mostrármelos, Muriel.
Pero tienes que entenderlo. Nada dura para siempre. La muerte es parte del ciclo de la vida, como cualquier otra etapa.
I like how they're switching.
Ese futuro con el que sueñas me conmovió, sí, pero no me pertenece. Igual que esos recuerdos que obligaste a entrar en mi mente. Ahora necesito encontrar mi verdadero yo. Necesito encontrar a Ramona.
Por favor, detente, Teresita. Por favor, no me hagas esto. No puedo perderte otra vez.
The dim figure begins to glow. Enemy cling to him like shards of sharpened glass until he takes on the form of a shining broken god. Fight phase 1 him here and then phase 2 him in No Trenny. Then what's phase 19 then? Wait, no. Is he the boss? They do this usually when it comes to bosses. I don't remember if they ever done this to a mini boss. Fuck. I was wondering if they were gonna do what you call it?
Time for some teamwork.
Have us have Ramona here. Oh, he looks sick.
Time for a nap later?
He looks fucking sick. No, the song though? Flipping memories, more HP is greatly increased. When one of his allies is defeated, during memories more lowest max HP time 25.
Que nuestros pasados regresen a nosotros como mariposas y colibríes del cielo a la tierra. Que sean tu armadura y tu guía. Que te protejan y te conduzcan a través de las aguas infinitas.
Tu armadura es exactamente lo que me ha aprisionado. No puedes ver eso, Muriel. Solo me estás obligando a destruir tus recuerdos.
It is Eve, they said, no? It is Eve.
Let me handle the pain. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes.
Un éclair remarquable, n'est-ce pas?
Their strength in restraint. The tremors of fate.
God damn. Their asses were not kidding when they said his HP was greatly increased.
A sacred charge. Stranger to pain.
¿Por qué, Teresita? ¿Por qué estás haciendo esto?
1 second. Okay.
No. No puedo dejar que te desvanezcas en las profundidades del mito.
Okay, now it's time.
Heart of the
Wait, hold on.
Come, blessed.
I can hear it.
Let me handle the pain. Dérive dans le flot des séphirotes. The overflow of the Sephiroth.
Yep. Bop.
Don't worry.
Get
I'll avoid
fucked.
delivering any lethal injuries. Pray, caught in the woven net. Peace and quiet.
Oh, that's phase 2. You managed to escape Paris. But I got some bad news. You're going back!
Beneath the veil, comme la cellule le destin. Ich schwor, zu beschützen und zu helfen. And down it goes.
Bye!
Cet entour révèle les séphirotes. The overflow of the Sephir. I will remember your name.
Wow. Okay, no, I was expecting Belle to do her crystals. Bop. Okay. I was gonna say, no way he has a phase 3. I think the only person to my knowledge that had a phase 3 was Isolde. At least from what I can remember.
Y el futuro al que no podemos llegar.
Only our dreams in the future we can't
Que
reach.
descansen en las profundidades silenciosas.
They rest down the silent steps.
Are there any injuries? Just give me a shout. I'm here to help.
Oh,
The spirits followed the marigolds all the way from a mansion in Roma to the People's Library. A final touch to complete the mural. Quite a night. I've got you now.
Your aim sucks. Poor guy got sent back to the god dimension for his crimes. Fingers cracked alongside the plaster as the chap from inside returns to the ward.
Teresita, it's you. The ritual worked. Professor Rousseau was right. What are we to do next, Teresita?
Sending you back to Paris. His eyes shine with the joy of a dream so long awaited, finally realized in the flesh. Sitting there in front of him, Ramona takes a deep and weighty breath.
It's over, Muriel. You're the serial killer. It was all you. You used a special pigment to make paintings with arcane powers, your murder weapons, and passed them out to the victims through the club. And then, you activated a ritual through the painting to kill your target. You killed all 7 of them. All to get the friends you lost to the storm back.
He glances back to the cracked and battered mirror behind her.
Those people in the mural. Your friends from the Midnight Kitchen, aren't they? Maria, Carmen, Antonio, Laura.
He names each face that appeared in the shattered memories. Her eyes rest on the very center.
And Teresita. Who'd have ever thought those faces would match the victims almost perfectly? To think how often I walked through this hall and never made the connection.
They were my best friends. My countrymen. My comrades.
He lifts the flower pot in his hands, eager.
Before I left Mexico, you gave me some dahlia seeds. Do you remember that? You said we'd meet again when the dahlias were in full bloom.
Being locked up, 40p Crusader, being locked up in the foundation, or being sent to the card time loop. Depends. In the card time loop, am I just by myself, or am I with Beryl, Felician, or Broom? If I'm with any one of those three, hard time loop.
So I carry the pot wherever I go. I care for them, no matter the circumstances.
I'll be sent to the car time loop, and we're gonna come back, and Matilda is gonna have a new sibling.
I'm so glad we finally met again. Just as you promised.
Mona struggles to find a response. She studies his face, hoping to find something in it that might help her decide between pity and horror. Just Felician in your head. Same resort.
In all 7 murders, you didn't manage to pull off a single one of your resurrection rituals, did you?
I don't understand what you're saying.
I saw you in the painting, Muriel. In that void. A little younger. A hell of a lot saner than you are now. But you all the same. I'd been thinking. The fragmented memories I saw in the depths of myth. Where are they from? Who do they belong to? But seeing you now, I think I get it. You didn't reconstruct Teresita's consciousness from the depths of myth. Not one bit. Those memories and feelings were painted into the mural by you. They all came from you, Muriel. That's why I could only see memories of you and Teresita together. All the moments you shared with your friends, the memories you held so close that you couldn't just let the dead be dead. You've given them up, sealed their spirits inside your paintings. You completed the rituals, but you destroyed yourself.
When? How did I? No, Teresita, I didn't.
See? I'm not Teresita. And you still can't see it. Your dearest friend and mentor. And yet you still mistake me for her, a complete stranger. The moment you finished this mural, you scrubbed every last trace of her clean from your mind. You aren't even yourself anymore. All those people killed. And for what? The delusions of a man in the middle of destroying himself?
Muriel speaks to himself, clutching his head as if in pain. I feel like if you had someone in your head that would be questioning your video recommendations, mainly the ASMR ones. I'm gonna be co-opting that voice in my head. And the hydrate. So I'm like, hey yo, check this out.
You mean there's no way to save my friends? I killed them with my own hands.
I'm gonna show you a beautiful ward called Rule 34.
No. Teresita. Why can't I remember your face? Your voice? The memories? Why won't they come to me? My most cherished friends. My family. No. If I forget, then they will truly be gone. What must I do? Wait. You said my memories are sealed
the
within these
paintings.
Is that true?
He raised his faint voice, lost in abject sorrow, sparkling with sudden determination.
What are you doing, Muriel? Stop! The Vigils will get here any minute. You don't stand a...
Ya lo recuerdo. Usted es la señorita Ramona. Trabaja en la oficina de los Vigil.
He's down with them, though.
Todos los problemas que causé. Parece que he cometido un error tras otro.
The last time he used his arcane skill. Public strokes of colorful painting wraps around him like a consuming fire.
Y ya es demasiado tarde para corregir mis faltas. Gracias por poner fin a esta tragedia mía. Ahora lo único que queda es cruzar las mareas del tiempo y volver a su cálido abrazo.
Oh, new world with watching about someone corrupting the poor French hostage. Both watches the viewer dripping to a woman from the dream and he fades away. Light shedding color coordinates around him, shrinking as he disappears into the other side of a single painting hummingbird, flies towards the mirror and joins the circle. Brush class on a solid floor.
All these deaths. If only I'd realized the truth sooner. I'm sorry, Muriel. You tried so hard, but I'm not Teresita.
Brain
And I
so
could never
hostage.
be. There are still so many things only Ramona can do.
Long time follows. It takes Ramona a moment to regain her composure, and she became that jaded exorcist she tried so hard to be.
Looks like I gotta report this now. Case is closed. ¿Acaso uno no puede tener ni una noche en paz? Nunca debí aceptar este maldito trabajo.
Never should have taken this damn job. She gathers her feelings and leaves the building without another thought. Sometime after Ramona departs, and a figure emerges from the darkness. Oh, Aniel! I was expecting, Lauren. She waves hand to the bullet hole in the mirror, soothing a scar that would never heal.
Quite the tragedy.
I was wondering which corner you might be watching from. So you came after all, Señorita Butterfly.
I couldn't miss the grand finale. Tell me, are you satisfied? You are the one who orchestrated it all.
Oh? Wait, was I right on the money on being both of them? Because I said it was your Aniel or Morio that was like the killer. Oh shit! I'm not stuck in this time loop with you, you're stuck in this time loop with me. That said, I have met some people who are like so Guna brained that you just cannot think of anything else. I'm just like, bro, go outside, please. You're lost in the sauce. Just go outside. The color of sacrifice, the color of symbolism, a color that never fades. Man shows no fear as he turns towards the assassin.
What do you make of this? Are we to have some sort of puppet master's tea party? You figured this all out some time ago, didn't you?
I did, but there is still some satisfaction in watching the dominoes fall, even when you know where they'll land. A little more shock would have been welcome, though.
Yeah, go outside and touch grass. Two of them speak with the same casual ease. It's like...
Pray. Begin then.
It's like, just meet some new people that aren't like as guna braid as you. Please.
Let's start with the mural. Look at the symbolism.
It looks like an eye.
In Aztec mythology, hummingbirds and butterflies represent death and rebirth. Fallen warriors entered the realm of the sun god. After 4 years, they would be reborn as butterflies and hummingbirds, returning to drink the eternal nectar of the earth. To Muriel, his fellow artists of the Midnight Kitchen were like those brave warriors, destined to return, having transcended death.
Spot on.
This circle of hummingbirds and butterflies in the mural represents 10 reborn souls. But if you look closely, there are only 9 figures in the mural. The 7 victims, Muriel, and Ramona. So, where's the 10th? Did Muriel hide them away somewhere? That's exactly what he did. It's quite clever, really. Merging a metaphor, or a pun, if you will, into the mural. Everyone, including Muriel, calls you Aniel. Aniel, the name of a plant native to southern Mexico, used to create a rich indigo dye. Over time, it also became the name for that deep, vibrant shade of blue. For centuries before the arrival of the Europeans, indigenous peoples used it to dye the cloaks of their leaders. Like Turanian red, this deep indigo blue symbolized power in their culture. And behold, that very color is hidden in this mural. The rivers and trees in the background glow with its intensity. Muriel used that blue anil to paint those sections, blending your presence into the mural in the most conspicuous yet subtle way. Muriel wasn't the only member of the Midnight Kitchen to cross the storm, was he?
Oh, Neil was the second
There was
person.
another artist of the Midnight Kitchen who went to Europe with him.
The name.
That artist was you, Aniel.
And, like Muriel, I survived the storms.
Goes outside and lays
What
down
does
the
it
grass,
matter?
making think about us, John.
Oh, it matters in many ways. Those victims, your hand-picked vessels, were all arcanists who bore some resemblance to the friends you lost in the storm. You lured them to the Turquoise Serpent Club and presented each with a meticulously crafted gift, a painting that would become their death warrant. True, Muriel was a genius in Arcanum. He single-handedly devised a resurrection ritual based on Rousseau's research and ancient legends. But with every painting he completed, he lost fragments of his memory. A flawed method. In the end, he was no longer whole.
I think we got a glimpse of that when we first met him here. Because remember, they mentioned that like when he was talking to Aniel, his mind was hazy. He couldn't probably see Aniel, which makes me think that was like a tell of him like losing parts of himself. I just thought he was like sleep deprived because of the fucking eye bags.
How could he have planned and executed all this alone in such a state? Finding 8 suitable targets among hundreds of thousands in Mexico City, coaxing them to accept paintings they probably had no interest in.
I like how you redeemed the chosen sub unlock just for that next sentence.
It was all you pulling the strings, Anil. A pigment dealer kidnapped by gangsters? Just a cover. The most brilliant part is that you orchestrated this entire series of murders just to bring Ramona to center stage.
He laughed softly but without a trace of warmth.
You watched her, studied her nature, leveraged her hatred of injustice and her love for this city. You lured her to this mural, intending to offer her as the final sacrifice to fulfill your ultimate wish. But I still have one question.
Does she not know the why?
Please, ask it. I'll not hold my tongue.
You completed every step, executed every detail according to your plan. You could have succeeded. So why didn't you stop me?
No, I know that, but I find it funny that you chose that channel. Once me as almost when the Bible has been just calm composure.
That's all you want to ask.
I see. That you
Your
redeemed the sub
of course,
the emote unlock. Just that next
I am
sentence.
merely an amateur by comparison. In the past 40 years, Muriel and I have survived 6 storms. As more storms fell, returning to Mexico City to find suitable candidates grew increasingly difficult. To put our full focus into our resurrection research, we left Manus Vindicte. Not that they had any use for 2 unmanageable pawns anyway. Time and again, our work was interrupted by the storm, and the ritual's results were never promising to begin with. I observed each candidate carefully, searching for some trace of our lost friends' souls. But the closer I looked, the clearer it became. They weren't the same. Ramona, for instance, was in many ways the perfect candidate. And yet, she wasn't Teresita. She could never be Teresita. The mentor we all admired. The friend who brought warmth and light into our often bleak lives. She was gone. And nothing we did could bring her back. Ramona's story, however, isn't over. Her future, her dreams, her fierce love for this city. I realized I couldn't bring myself to destroy that. That's all.
That's all? Really?
No doubt is written plain on her face, but Anya can only smile bitterly.
My answer disappoints you. Allow me to put it another way. The storms have carried me across time, even into the future. And there, I saw the tedious repetition of human history, and the hollow, meaningless cycle of our pursuits. In the end, art cannot change the world. Our ideal of reshaping society for the better through fine arts eventually became just another capitalist venture. A product. Another ignoble chapter in the history of art. And my partner, my last remaining friend, lost himself along the way. I've walked this torturous path alone for a long, long time. I'm tired.
I'm tired, boss. No doubt turns to annoyance. The adventure once again turned out to be nothing more than a cat's crater. How is played to unravel.
What a disappointment. I would have hoped people like us never get tired.
People like us. I'm honored to be considered among the likes of you. But enough about me, Senorita Butterfly. Would you care to talk about yourself a bit?
Me?
Faithful light leaves her eyes. The man knows this, but continues anyways.
On our way to the auction, just before we teleported via that sunstone, I realized you couldn't distinguish certain colors, even ones that appear quite different to most.
Oh!
I imagine that's why you couldn't crack the case earlier. It must have taken you considerable effort to discern that the most critical clue lay in the painting's colors.
You've uncovered a minor flaw of mine. Do you intend to threaten me with it?
If I'm honest, I'm not entirely sure. What if my name were a color you couldn't recognize? How very fortunate you were that I was named Aniel. It may be a minor flaw, as you say. Something easily concealed. But someone as meticulous as you would never allow anyone to know of it, be they friend or enemy.
I could kill you to keep this quiet. Did you consider that?
You won't.
The threat of death washes over him without effect.
You crave total control. You need to perfectly discern your target's mind, predict their every move before you pull the trigger. You enjoy playing God, holding all the cards, so that life and death become yours to give. You won't kill me until you've mapped out every crevice of my mind.
Impressive, Aniel. I'll be sure to keep your insights in mind.
She emphasizes her words and extends her hand to him in an honest a gesture as she can offer.
Guess we'll be keeping our little secrets between us.
With pleasure. If you need anything regarding the menace, information, items, reach out to me. I'll do my best to assist.
You know, I just realized she still has the mice.
Take this.
I never forgot about that.
My gift.
Is she just gonna leave with them?
It's no easy task to craft this pigment now.
Your contribution to science is appreciated.
To be continued. I guess we'll find out if she actually is gonna give some to the mice. Oh, a faithful keeper of all your secrets, a hand of fate closest to the living. Oh shit. Snaps Margaret back to reality.
She's back.
You again, Larissa. It's one problem after another with you.
I didn't.
Before she can say anything, the commander grabs her subordinate by the front of her shirt.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're a hush trooper. This is no place for a softie. Who do you think you are, huh? A hero fighting against authority? A savior to these people? Even if you save their lives here, they'll probably end up dead where they're going. All you've done is delayed the mission. You want to be kicked out of Xeno and left to the storm? Is that what you want? To get the whole squad killed to feed your ego?
Oh, Knuckle Fox. Thank you for the raid.
They aren't really deserters.
How's it going? I am a Dodger VT. I am a variety VTuber slash gacha streamer. I typically do like 2 gachas to one variety a week. And today we are playing the new Reverse 1999 patch. It came out last week, but I wasn't able to play the patch until this week. But yes, I hope your stream went well.
That's what we've been doing all this time. Sending innocent arcanists to their deaths one after another.
So what?
The commander's reply is a stalker biting us, the wind lashing their faces.
Even more will die if we can't figure out how to stop the storm.
You know, we wouldn't play a lot of gacha myself. Oh, hell yeah! What other gacha do you play? For me, I only play Reverse, Zenless Zone Zero, Uma Musume, and Monuments.
Ugh, I'm wasting my time talking to the both of you. Once this mission is over, I'm filing a request to have you removed from my squad. As for where you'll end up, or whether Xeno will even keep you, I don't give a damn.
You can't do this.
Why not? Without Xeno's shelter, there's nothing you can do against the storm.
And the commander turns to Margaret, she thinks talk without emotion. In that moment, it seems to focus the conflict and not concern her in the slightest. Oh, you already got Lorenz? Hell yeah, let's go. I tried getting her, did not succeed in the previous stream because I did half of this on Tuesday, and when I'm doing the rest of it tonight. Tonight we're playing Danganronpa. Oh, how was it?
And you, Marguerite. You think staying silent will get you off the hook. I know you are the one who unlocked the door for her.
You notice for Margaret's call in the same way, but the young woman twists out of the way and catches the commander's wrist.
You're wrong.
What? Let go of me. What do you think you're doing?
On stream is Genshin, Zenless, Rua, Reverse, and Resonance. Okay, how is Resonance Solstice? I've seen it on Steam, and I haven't gotten it yet, but none of my friends that also play gacha has played it, to my knowledge. So I don't know how good of a gacha it is. You've done Uma Musume and Honkai Star Wars. I've done a bit of Uma Musume on stream, and I've done Honkai on stream as well. I think the last... but I am very behind on Star Wars. Oh, whoa. I've done Honkai Star Wars and Honkai Impact the Third. I am still behind on both. But with Star Wars, I'm on Penacony. And with Honkai Impact Third, I forgot where I am. But super early. The last I got with the gacha, and my child really liked Danganronpa. Oh, hell yeah. I do all of the story content that I can. So like with Monuments, Reverse, Zenless. Uma Musume, I typically just do a career mode if I ever play on stream, but I haven't really played Among Us on stream. Oh, and with Zenless, only Zenless, I've done endgame. I've done endgame mode on stream, but that's really it. I don't do endgame. I don't stream endgame modes on Monuments with Us and on Monuments or with Us. The game is very niche and terrible quality of life. Oh, god damn it. The economic part is very unique for dailies and has some of the most fun team building. No artifact grinding, is mostly grinding for money. Okay. Okay. I don't like that quality of life, but I do like no artifact grinding. That makes me happy. Because I hate having to grind for like this strives, for example, in Zenless. Wait, this song though? The buff.
A new toy. The true nature of chaos.
I can hear it. Restraint is part of the training.
Sensitive to initial conditions. Oh, I do like that look on your face.
This fucking one shot.
Atteindre la fin. Non la prophétie, mais par mes propres mains.
Do endgame online? Oh, okay. The only time I do endgame offline nowadays is Zenless, specifically the new Shiyu defense. That's the only thing I do offline because I tried to get 100k and that could take me multiple hours to do. Like sometime even days, depending on the season for Shiyu. It doesn't have any special anime. It doesn't have special animation for art. Huh. So, to my knowledge, Monuments is niche, but they have animations for Ultra. Okay. To be fair, Monuments is 2D, so that's probably why they were able to, compared to Solstice being 3D. Like, man of falls to the ground with a sharp cry.
What is going on, Marguerite? Have you lost your mind? You'll face a military tribunal for attacking our commander, especially at a time like this.
Hush Squad's #1 rule. No communication with mission targets. That's what she said. I just wanted to tell her she was wrong. If you really want to play with life and death, you need to get inside the target's head. Know how they think and move. That's how you assert control. That's the best part.
This is no time for jokes, Marguerite.
Let me show you. Our dear commander here always keeps a bullet tucked in her sleeve. Ever since the war in 1999, she's carried it around as a little lucky charm.
Margaret pulls a bullet from her sleeve, revealing it purposely to the fighting commander at her feet.
As expected.
So you know the commander's secret. What does it matter? She isn't your target, is she?
Oh, Nago, thank you for the follow. Huh. Okay. I actually didn't knew it was card-based combat. Okay. Live 2D real-time card-based combat, but your whole team is on the field the whole time. Oh, okay. I know with Monuments it's just 2D. It doesn't even have like live 2D, but and it's also a card-based combat. But it has animations for odds, which is the reason why it surprised me. However, on the other hand, they don't have special custom odds for the cards. Like one of your characters could have like 3 or like 4 cards that all do different stuff, but they all have the same card art, which is just the character of that card.
You're right. She's not my target.
Then why did you?
Oh, is she the target? He loads the round into a pistol and pulls back the slide. He turns to place the gun in Larissa's hand. Terrified girl is forced to level the weapon at the commander's head.
She's yours, Larissa.
Uh-oh.
Mine? Marguerite, this is wrong. We can't do this. I can't do this.
You're insane. Both of you. Put the gun down and let me go.
Think, Larissa. Why should you let her go? She'll report everything you did. They'll make sure you quietly disappear in the storm. You don't really care what happens to you, I know. But think about those poor, kidnapped deserters. They're just innocent arcanists. Some of them children. They'll be sent to that lab, subjected to torture you can't even imagine, unless you do something now. You've known this all along. It's time you faced it.
You're just co-opting this poor girl.
You're right. I have to face it. I have to.
Larissa, don't!
Uh-oh. Okay, this kid can get very complex. Some of the cards generate. Give me 1 second. There you are.
I like that look on your face. It suits you.
The crack of the pistol dice against the swirling wind, snow already covering the evidence of what had just occurred. Scattered footprints on a body oozing life into the cold permafrost. Margaret looks into Commander's fading eyes, they take on a deathly gloss. Snow is already settling on her frozen skin, braving last more terrible snow on her face. The character can get very complex. Some cards generate other cards that can be played later. There are a bunch of different damage type and triggers. Okay, the 5 cards on her team is actually new. To me at least. Some a bunch of different viable teams. Okay. I think I might deal with the quality of life, with the terrible quality of life, if everything else is good. I don't know. It depends on how annoying it will be to just navigate through the menu. Menus. Arcane fire burns away every trace of what transpired here, even the transport truck marked with Xeno symbols. Looks over the snowy expanse. She can search spot the many footprints leading away from the scene. Larissa and her liberator's orders will survive their trek. It's a mystery. Even she hasn't calculated it.
Time to run, dear. Follow that dark mix of kindness and viciousness in your heart, straight into the quagmire. I look forward to seeing you fully submerged in it in the future. Well, I suppose that wraps up my days in Xeno, boring as they were, besides the death. Where to next? Maybe back to Cambridge? One day, I'll figure out what Xeno, and a certain White House behind it, is really up to.
I feel like it's worth it, but I really like quirky games. That's fair. I might try it sometime. I don't know when. Because my variety game is Library of Ruina, and I want to play Limbus Company after library. And with Morning Men's, I don't know how far along I am in the story. I think what I can do is once I finish Morning Men's, I use I play Limbus, and then the other gacha could be Resident Solstice. On like certain days that there's no like nothing important on the other gacha game for my other gacha games, like no updates or anything. Wait, is that Apple? No guarantee of authenticity. My goat, Mr. Apple? Pure fiction. Foundation Hall. The gray and white tiled floor is polished smooth. It reflects people hurrying past. On a weekday afternoon, the same Pala Foundation office is nearly empty. Waiting in the chair, a young writer scribbles her thoughts down in a notebook.
I've got it now. The core of the story lies in the
I
metaphor woven into the mural.
About
It's the thread that
Recoleta
ties the entire case together.
being also a part of the story.
Thank you again, Señorita Marguerite. Thank you for allowing me to weave your experiences into my novel. I wish I could travel to a different era in Mexico too. It would be great for gathering material. Oh, and may I call you Señorita Butterfly? It has a sonorous quality to it that is positively brilliant.
Of course, my dear girl.
Oh, that outfit looks good on her.
You know what? The moment I saw you, I sensed something special about you.
I think I should take that as a compliment.
Another employee speaks up from behind his desk.
I've heard you say something along those lines at least 3 times in the past hour, Miss Ricoleta. It's a nice little opening line to get people talking about themselves, but...
That's not entirely accurate, actually.
Livia, the first man on your train, especially
Only
sweet.
Señorita
Aww.
Butterfly has shared her story with
I
me.
love when
Director Noir was right. Instead of revisiting my own experiences again and again, I should try writing about those around me.
no one mentioned? But I was gonna say, I actually really like when the base characters are like the starting characters for the gacha are given some love by the devs. Like, you can tell the devs really love the Cunning House, for example.
Maybe then I'll finally break free of this restless river.
Yeah, sure. In other words, you'll be diving into a new topic for a while. Your instincts always pull you toward uncharted and dangerous, might I add, territory.
Yeah, I
Sounds like an exhilarating adventure, don't you think?
absolutely adore the Cunning. They give Nekomata some more love. Nekomata makes me sad.
Perspective. It adds a melancholic twist to
'Cause,
this
like,
already sad story.
One, I agree. Give us more love. I want her to be more involved with the Cunning House, because like she is there with them, but she usually doesn't really say or do anything like of importance. There's like just give a little bit more love on that front. But two, when they announced they were doing like the buffs, like buffing some characters, I am shocked. Nekomata was not like one of the first ones. Because like everyone I know is like that everyone I know that plays Zenless is like, man, Nekomata sucks. It's like, oh, she needs some love. How is she not like one of the starting buff characters?
The loss of his friends to the storm, and the gradual loss of his own mind. A story like this could serve as a kind of a tribute to all of our friends washed away by the storm.
So the dead gain eternal life through your book.
You really have a dark sense of humor.
Well, it could also work if the protagonist is the mysterious, elegant assassin. Her antisocial nature would certainly stand out.
Name Day looks at the outspoken writer as about to say something, but stops short.
Write your story however you like, Miss Recoleta. My only requirement is that it help me to lure someone out. The one who invited me to join Lorenz. If she still has eyes in the Foundation, this story will be more than enough to draw her attention.
Oh, she!
Just leave it to me. I'll do all I can to spread it throughout the Foundation. Of course,
Which he mentioned a person. I thought she was talking about Ludwig.
But at its heart, it must remain a story about cultural and class conflict. I'd better build an intricate narrative structure to carry all that dramatic weight.
Is she talking about Larissa?
And maybe just a speck of authenticity.
Hey, are you seriously criticizing a novel for being fictional?
Nicoletta returns to her notebook, only for her colleague to pipe up once again. But to make things worse, he comes bearing forms. Real actual work.
I've finished reviewing the forms you submitted.
Oh, thank you,
Name Day
Mr.
is me
Nathan.
in game
I
if
almost
there
forgot
ever
why you
was
came here
one.
in the first place.
Latham
I
must be
think-
thrilled you've joined the Arcanum Containment Department. She finally has a subordinate to boss around.
Who would be a character?
Now I see
Who's
why
like the closest character to me here?
To stamp papers all day.
Probably
Do you always
Regulus,
put your foot in your mouth like this?
just because she do be
In fact,
a
I
gremlin.
couldn't be happier to be working with Miss Latham. She's an amazing colleague and has taught me all kinds of things.
Sure, but just to be clear, I wasn't banished. The stamping papers here is just a step on my path to becoming head of the Far East branch. Bureaucracy. You know how it is.
I don't actually, and I have absolutely no interest in finding out. Ever since Miss Latham went on medical leave, I've hardly seen my desk beneath all the paperwork.
It seems you're getting a crash course. Wait, medical leave. Is Miss Latham alright?
She's in the rehab center getting some of her parts replaced. If you ask me, it was Burton who gave her the false confidence to do field missions.
Hey,
Now I have to
she
fight
did.
alone against
She
this
did okay
colossal,
though.
cumbersome institution and its endless piles of paperwork. Words were never meant to be wasted on this sort of thing. If Burton ever plans a round 2 against the Foundation, call me immediately. I'm a bit of an expert in rebellion.
How dare they give me
I'll
work?
keep an ear out for you. But I'll need a copy of your latest book in return, just like last time.
I'd be delighted to. You are my #1 reader, after all.
Really?
Aleph, Marcus, Soneto, Latham, Noir, Plani,
Okay.
Ara, and now me. Seems like you have a lot of #1 readers.
I was shocked to hear that in the beginning because I was like, I would have thought her #1 would either be Alice or Marcus. It's Marcus only with the fact that she do be reading.
Don't forget Pickles.
She hurriedly shoves the stamp papers into her notebook.
I do have one more question, Señorita Butterfly. It doesn't look like you have any forms to stamp, and you're clearly not just here to chat with us, so... Are you waiting for someone?
Butterfly doesn't get a chance to respond. The office door swings open. Two Laplace researchers enter, arguing in quick rallies like it was a sport for them. Is it Enigma?
This makes no sense.
Ulrich?
You even found time to write a full-fledged paper after all that. How is this possible?
Enigma holds up a letter. His body bristles with anger to match his complete frustration.
Calm down. Lorenz Butterfly has already sent us the lab reports. Strictly speaking, Institutum Lorenz is also part of Laplace, which means we've achieved this major scientific breakthrough together.
Don't you together me? When was Institutum Lorenz ever formally recognized? Besides, we need first-hand experimental data and materials, not just reports.
But the staff committee is quite satisfied with this operation's outcome. Mr. Ludwig himself said it's the results that matter.
Well, he didn't refuse my investigation permit either. There's something suspicious in Lasom's report.
Uh-oh.
According to Ramona, the Vigil's exorcist, who assisted Lasom in her investigation, a Foundation employee named Jones was involved in the case. This Jones visited the crime scenes and repeatedly requested access to case data.
Wait,
vigils
I
saw
forgot about this portion of the story.
Are you serious? That's your reaction? Did it not occur to you that this Jones is likely Z. Lorenz Butterfly herself, taunting us? She has access to Foundation intel. That's probably why she's always one step ahead.
He walks over to the desk before spotting a familiar face. At once he lets his mood settle and offers a pleasant-ish greeting.
Oh, Marguerite, what are you doing here?
Wait,
Good afternoon, Mr. Adler.
does he not know?
I'm here to submit the storm meteorological observation data requested by the Foundation.
She carefully tuned her words with a touch of concern, not enough to imply any interest in the topic.
Oh, Mr. Ulrich is here too. Did something happen at La Place?
No, nothing to worry about. You've heard of Institutum Lorenz, haven't you?
He doesn't know.
Mysterious organization hiding within the
Oh.
Place.
Oh.
Yes, though I can't really fathom what they're after.
We just received another provocation from Lorenz Butterfly, with her new research paper attached. It mentions an experiment of utmost importance. The details are still classified as of now, but it won't be long before they're published.
Offering a polite nod, he mentors back to the desk and hands over his papers.
Hello, I'd like to check the file of a special task investigator, Miss Jones, from the Foundation's Buenos Aires branch. Which department was it again? Storm Era, Historical Monitoring Department, and Field Agent Administration?
Name day peers up at him with a strained look.
Apologies, sir, I didn't catch that. Could you please repeat it?
Special Task Investigator Miss Jones, of the Storm Era Historical Monitoring Department and Field Agent Administration from the Buenos Aires branch of the St. Pablo Foundation.
Sorry, I'm quite certain the Buenos Aires branch has no such department. There are 63 Foundation employees with the surname Jones. 4 of them are assigned to the Buenos Aires branch.
I told you it was a fake identity.
I really shouldn't have brought you along.
Come now, Adler. Look at the bright side. Haven't you read Lorenz Butterfly's paper?
God, these two are
His
always
studied
fighting.
the data and concluded that the experiment itself consumed very little of the pigment that was recovered, meaning Lorenz Butterfly must still have a considerable amount of it left.
We have to get hold of it for Laplace's sake. Maybe we should conduct a grid search of headquarters.
Only if your goal is to make Laplace even more chaotic, Substitute Director.
Damn, he went for the title.
We have more materials research experts than anywhere in the world. Miss Hisabeth is already working on replicating the pigment. We'll have our own supply before long.
I had better get back there and see if there is anything I can help with.
Come on, Adler. You're a physicist.
The two researchers exit together, immediately returning to the argument as if all the events preceding were just a brief ceasefire.
See you later,
The
Mr.
dads are
Adler.
fighting.
Mr. Ulrich.
Of course. See you, Marguerite.
Nearby, the young rider jots down another new idea.
I understand. Señorita Butterfly was waiting here just to savor her victory. She foresaw it all. Oh, by the way, where's the rest of the pigment? It sounds like it could be the perfect beginning to our sequel.
She's already planning on the sequel.
It's no longer in my possession. I passed it along to a business partner of mine.
In the suitcase?
Heads up, mis hijos. Let's get this done. We mice are natural experts at this kind of work.
That means we're stealing food today. Right, Mama?
Oh, Bunny is like, it's gonna have to fight even more now.
Hi. Wrong again, my dearies. We're doing true gangster work.
I see, Mama. That's definitely something mice are good at.
But we're even better at rummaging through trash.
Mama, yesterday a human boy asked if I could stand on his head and help him paint. Could I do that when I grow up?
We'll talk about it when you're old enough to hold your own, all right? Now listen carefully, mis hijos. In exchange for a steady supply of arcane pigment, that cold-hearted bipedal witch forced me to sign over
1,000 agreements?
Until we're strong enough to overthrow her, we have no choice but to do her bidding.
Damn, just beat the shit out of her.
All the loose ends at the Turquoise Serpent Club. It took me days to scrub all the clues leading back to her. All that's left is to silence a certain individual. So, I contacted that exorcist girl, and somehow she ended up persuading me to help this peculiar painting find a home.
Yes, Mama. We worked our tails off, cleaning up the inside of that painting lady.
The lead mouse knocks on the door within the suitcase.
Hola, Miss Two-Legged Señorita. You must be the famous timekeeper. I hear your suitcase holds many empty frames. Perhaps they are waiting for a painting to call them home. Might you be interested in taking in this fabulous artwork?
Several mice work hard to lug over a clean painting and place it at her feet.
Bonsoir, timekeeper. This may sound a little brash, but
Well, she's like, no.
might I stay inside your suitcase?
You know, I did mention, oh, you know what? She still has the mice on her. Are we ever gonna see them? Well, here they are. Say goodbye to your new friends. Oh, sit out with your new friends. Goodbye, Miss 101. I'll remember the trip to Mexico forever. Remember forever? Actually, alright, what I actually meant was, I'll treasure this real memories from Mexico forever. I actually love to stay a little longer to record more stories about the obvious era, but I need to go back and replace my components. It's for you. I did say I'd give you a souvenir. Is this a candle? Very same candle. Aren't you going to light it? I have no doubt it's a fragment of this adventure, but if I light it, am I going to end up teleported somewhere else? Only one way to find out. I think I'll hold on to it for now, to keep it safe. Alright. So,
I'm neither in Romania nor
that
on the
is going to be it. We managed to finish the chapter.
Never would I have imagined
Okay.
I'd live in
Before I go, I clicked on that one. What the fuck? Oh, you know what? It don't matter. Before we go, I'm gonna do one 10 pull. That's it. And then we're calling it. Just the one. No more. Oh! Could it be?
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it.
Let's go!
Spins a wheel in the primordial waters of the lake. And here I appear in an instant.
She came home,
Perhaps
chat.
This simple tool is how fate is woven. The purest form of Arcanum.
I didn't expect it. I was just blown away. Just be like, okay, yeah, it's not her. But we got her. Thank you, thank you. I was not expecting to get her. I just for just like, I was ready to see purple. I was like, you know what? I'm probably not even gonna get a 5-star. I just probably just get like a bunch of 4 stars or something. Oh, but we got her.
Transitivement topologique. Calcul de l'exposant de Lyapunov maximal requis. Quant à la condition initiale, elle devrait être...
Yeah.
Statut actuel de Vertzang. Oh, I'd like to run some calculations on your suitcase. And you, if you don't mind.
I think she now has the longest quote here. Because at first, I'm pretty sure it was Beryl. God damn. 24 years. Okay, cool. That is her outfit. God damn. Dude, she looks fucking sick in that outfit. Anyways, yeah. That is gonna be it for me. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Psycho Fox, for the raid and the follow. Next stream is going to be tomorrow on Friday. We're going to be streaming Morning Man. We're going to be streaming, I believe, chapter 5? Yeah, chapter 5. Off stream, I managed to get a new character. Oh, and I managed to get another dupe of Pandia. So now she's even stronger than before. I cannot escape that woman. But yeah. See ya. Thank you. And I hope you all have a good rest of the night. Bye-bye.